Uh-oh, that's not what I was trying to play. How come I can't ever do this smooth even though I plan it? So unprofessional. What the fuck? Why can't you guys hear?
No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Pick you apart. Don't let them. I'm tired of this life earned. Is this life learned? Too like yours is what they tell me. Don't like fires. I got this desire to aspire as a writer. With right words I'm hyper, and mine's a typewriter. As a type to write here, eyes right, don't like liars. I might admire, no spies or right turns. Did you not get insight from the flyer? Read it and weep, have sight to inspire. Don't be a mystique till you like to retire. Actions keep in sync, fight for what's higher. Ripping the raps from the gift that's in fact. Spitting the crap.
No, man. I'm not gonna do No Name like that. Welcome to the show, guys. We're starting this shit off with a Don't Let 'Em, No Name's brand new song. Here we go. From the jump. I think we're good now. Now I got you in my ear. Life earned? Is this life learned? Too like yours is what they tell me. Don't like fires. I got this desire to aspire as a writer. With right words I'm hyper, and mine's a typewriter. As a type to write here, eyes right, don't like liars. I might admire, no spies or right turns. Did you not get insight from the flyer? Damn, read why did weep, have sight to inspire. Don't be a mystique till you like to retire. Actions keep in sync, fight for what's higher. Ripping the raps from No Name. Brand new No Name. Ripping the map and splitting the track. Wit is the knack. Gifting this back to one spitting the facts. Wisdom intact. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. My dream is becoming lucid. In scene, I'm about to lose it. Not obscene with spewing. In circle, no themes, that's abusive. Every day I'm improving. Better ways to set truth is. Heart following, cut off loose ends. Can't recognize true friends. Won't jeopardize who's friends. Lost a friend in me too quick. Change a heart from mental abuse gifts. Insane to start with pencil to grip. Write about what I've been through, kid. Kid is in me and you is. Even though we're perceived as too big. Don't let your inner child die. In this wildlife, endure the pain and smile, right? We're all animals and have wild Yeah, that's side. No Name, yep. Mandibles, speak bile rights. That's vital, guys, as your rivals die. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Let them pick you apart. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Follow your heart. No hollows or darts. You can always restart. Don't let them pick you apart. Pick you apart. Don't let them. I don't know why the chat is so small now. It's so weird. Oh well. Yes, man. That's brand new No Name, and it's called Don't Let 'Em. Don't Let 'Em. It's on streaming everywhere under No Name, KNOWKNAME. We all know who he is. He pulls up at the Barkeepers every damn week. So yeah, check out No Name. I believe that's produced by DJ Sunny Side Up. So banger, right? And isn't it cool? This is also kind of why we do this thing, because you get to hear how people's music sounds. Because like that shit sound like so crispy and such like real shit. And I don't know, like I wouldn't get that feeling from like what we hear him do at Barkeepers, but at Barkeepers he's working out, you know, and like trying new shit and freestyling sometimes and all kind of stuff. But
when it's like song making time, he makes bangers, dog. That's just dope. Anyways, this show is Sunday on Sunday. My name is High Sunday. This is the show where we go over all of the weekly Barkeepers action. The Barkeepers is an Instagram platform where every week there's a new beat, and anyone who wants to rap on it can rap on it. All you have to do is hashtag the Barkeepers and send it over to @BARSKEPT @BarsKept. That's where we reside. Come check us out. This week is week 252. 252. We've been doing this, man, and it's produced by a guy who only has had a few beats at Barkeepers, but he's been making beats for everybody. We're all been familiar of him as a super producer for years at this point. Jerome Duffy. So shout out Duffy for another sick ass beat with the Make Change, sample, and it really drove everyone to do some dope shit this week. But as always, before we start the show, I like to plug some shit that we do outside of this place, because if not for that, then what the fuck for? Maybe I should get to the announcements first in case someone is just like watching the beginning of this and has to go. All right, so no, actually, I'll wait until after plugs, because we'll have a few more people trickle in here, I think, in the next few minutes. Got you. We do this shit on the fly, folks. So as always, we like to plug some music that we do outside of this place. If not for that, then what the fuck for? If, ironically, Euphonic Aspect says ad. Oh, by the way, thanks for hanging out regardless every Sunday, but if you want to have a ad-free viewing experience, just hit that subscribe. I think it's like $5 or $6. I don't see all that, but you know what I mean? It'll keep you from the ads, or you can watch ads. Either way, I hope they're not like 90-second joints. I've never gotten to see ads on my own shit, But anyways, what was I saying? If ironically the robot decides to get in its feelings and shut this whole thing down, we got to make sure that we support each other from every angle. Oh shit, so he didn't even hear my ad speech because he just got back. I was just letting everyone know, subscribe will allow you a ad-free viewing experience. Excerpt Beats in the house, 7X in the house, Euphonic in the house, Nate Z in the house. What up, man? Hold up, man. Welcome to my co-host, aka the best chat on the internet. Welcome if you're watching on Twitch. Welcome if you're watching back on YouTube. Welcome. Welcome to the universe. We out here. Of the Barkeeper. When your artistry will play. Alright. Drum Duffy says, brag alert, this week's beat is the most played on the Barkeeper's SoundCloud page right now. Thanks to Yo, that's sick, dog. That's sick. Hell yeah, man. I wish the SoundCloud page is lit. I just get like thousands of listens and shit. Obviously, it's not like my music, but that's funny. Oh, this shit tastes like Dimetap. You know what? I'll make the announcements. It seems like we got some folks in here. So, as you guys probably saw on the Barkeepers page, this Wednesday, the Barkeepers, Cali Barkeepers team, which is me, Tony Shane, Euphonic Aspect, and Jerome Duffy, are doing our first game, I guess, in this N4L 4-bar tournament. So that's Wednesday, and it's up against Straight 16. Now, we've had some rocky roads amongst platforms in the past, right? And so we've since, become family, and I talk to Straight like all the time, like long and shit on the phone, and we wanted to be very careful about this thing. This battle is for fun. You know what I mean? And we don't want nobody to think that anything is real smoke between at least us two teams. If Team 4-Ball or Team Pendulum want to start some shit, then it's up. Or it could be up. But us and Stray 16, we trying to show unity. And so therefore the battle will be Wednesday. And then next week, starting Monday, we're doing a platform swap, And so real quickly, what that means is, I guess it's easy to explain. On our side, Stray 16's coming over to the Barkeepers, right? So they're going to play like we play. They're going to play for our beat, one beat of the week, And they all got to rap on it, or whoever of them want to come over and rap on it. The beat is a beat by Din. It's a fucking banger, and it makes me wish that it was a regular Barkeepers week, but it's not. So they're gonna come over. If Barkeepers, if you write to this beat and post it, I'm not gonna post it. Like, this is a straight 16 takeover, right? So they're doing that on our side, and we're gonna do regular judging for them, top 5. Next Sunday's show will be about them. You know what I mean? And so anyways, that's that. And then on their side, what we're doing is we're playing by their rules, aka so you get to pick any beat that you want, any beat in the fucking galaxy. You pick your own beat. And so that's what we'll be doing this week. This week there will be no Barkeepers week beat. You feel me? Because so you guys can get your beats picked, get your shit filmed, and then turn them into straight 16. You guys see them in the room. Welcome. Hell yeah, man. And then so send it over to them. Do not post your post. You send your video to them directly. Like, don't post your post. I'll reiterate like kind of the structure via posts on Barkeepers too, so you guys can see it all. But don't post your post. You're gonna pick your own beat. You're going to film yourself rapping. We're gonna do it like them. All right. So they're gonna come to our side, and those guys who always do it live, they'll have a chance to do some like pre-recorded and edited type shit if they want to. But we are gonna go over there and rap live into the camera. Unfortunately, if you don't have the facility or whatever to do that, then it is what it is. But that's what we're doing. Pick your own beat. Do that. Film it. Send it to Straight. Send it ASAP throughout this week over to him so that we could collectively structure how Straight 16 will post however many posts we get starting next Monday. Feel me? So hopefully that's like pretty clear. Oh, and the only other prerequisite for our videos when we're doing it at Straight 16 is you pick your own beat, and you just have to make sure that you say Straight 16 at the beginning of the beat. When you're doing it live, you just gotta say Straight 16 and then get into your shit. You know what I mean? So Euphonic Straight 16 says wanna pick a most deaf you can. I'm not sure what. I guess I should have been checking for questions and shit. What up, Mac Levin's in the house. That's Leezy Does It. Shout out to Canada. Shout out to 7X from Australia in the house. I saw Nate Z in here. He represents New Zealand. You know what the fuck that means.
Give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me
we international, baby. So, let's see if anyone else had it. Is Matt Lee immune from this? Why would he be? I would hope that he has a beat that he could pick, right? And he always raps live as fuck anyway. Euphonic, next Monday or this Monday? Nah, so you know how usually tomorrow there'll be a new Barkeepers beat? It ain't gonna be one. So just starting tomorrow, figure out what beat you guys want to rap on, and then, you're going to have to memorize too. So I know not everybody is used to that. So you'll have this whole week to do that, because we're going to start posting on their shit the following Monday. And then, so then this week of us is blank. Like I'll figure out something like fun to do, but it's there's no contest. And then starting the following Monday, week 253, it'll be all straight 16 people for that week on a din beat. I know that's kind of wordy, but hopefully that makes sense. And I'm down for any questions and shit. I'm keen for this. Hell yeah, 7X. Yeah. Straight 16. A most def beat. It doesn't have to be a boom bap beat. Oh. Yeah, okay, sweet. Oh, Mac Levin. Oh, so Matt Lee never misses a Barkeepers. I mean, I don't think that this would be him missing a Barkeepers. We're going over there as a family. Yeah, I guess week 253 he'll be missing. I'll just call it straight 16 week. You feel me? They took over, so we'll have a temporary fucking sign posted instead of calling it week 253. That way, when we come back for week 253, Matt Lee won't have missed a week. I gotta do that because you're right. But I think that'll alleviate the situation, right? I think that could work. Most people do 16 bars over there. Yes, sir. You can do straight extendo too. Up to you. Mac 11, as long as he does 16, it'll count. It's a week off, so it don't count against Matt Lee. Right. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, so next Monday will be straight 16 week, and then we'll come back with week 253 after that. And Den gave me another banger. Den wants to get back in rotation as a producer over here too, and he gave me the next banger we'll do like a month out or something. But bruh, I miss Den. Den shit is fucking ill, dog. This shit is racist. The Happy Dad Death Row Records is grape, but it just kind of tastes like Dimetap. It's racist and disgusting. As always, before we get to the Barkeepers, man, once we get to the submissions, I'm gonna not fly through them, but we're gonna try to get the move on because we have a lot of them. Jerome Duffy brought out like 33, but that doesn't mean that this isn't the most thorough show on the internet. Henceforth, we still got to get to the plugs. We like to plug some shit that we do outside of this place because if not for that, then what the fuck for? If ironically the robot decides to get in its feelings and shut this whole thing down, we got to make sure that we support each other from every angle possible. Therefore, earlier we heard No Name's new song. That shit bang, dog. If you guys missed it, watch back. It's right at the beginning of the show. Brother Bison.FC, my Super Heyru group mate, a Pony group member, you know what I mean, released a new album called Frank C, The Bicentennial Man. It's the last part of this Frank C series that he released over the last year or two. Yeah, it's entirely produced by Tai Chi. I got to do the mastering on it, and it's a motherfucking banger. This past Friday, we just did an entire listening session, so you can find that on my Twitch or my YouTube. We listened to the whole album, me and Bison. We talked about it. So it's super, it was a fun one. Check that out. But whether you were there or if you missed it, you know we got to plug something off of that new Bison, dog. Also, the last 3 songs on that album is Godlike. Oh no, the last 4 songs is Godlike, the Godlike Super Heyru remix, the Godlike Pony remix, and the Godlike Barshins remix. So, you know what I mean? This shit is epic. Let's see. Which one do I like? I like Sandwiches, but I'm down no switch mucho cuarto. The time is now. Time is now. Let's go, man. Bison.fc. Time is now.
Yeah. Time is now. Time is now. Yeah. Yeah. The time is now. Yeah, the time is now, we ain't waiting for tomorrow. They say the sky's the limit, we gon' take it where the stars go. I'm coming for what's mine, give me everything you borrow, nigga. Anything you borrow, nigga, I want it all, yo. I'm tryna stack up millies, you just worry about your car, no. Pushing heavy weight, baby, you could call me Arnold. Terminator, earn the paper, no shame or no sorrow. Burning vapors, curtain raisins, nigga, this is our show. Didn't y'all know? Didn't y'all know? Time is now. Yeah. Time is now. Now or never. I was trying to love you, never meant to break your heart though. I would never judge you, cause I know I played my part too. I'm hoping for a sequel, baby, we can make a part two. Don't listen to them people, baby, they don't see what I do. I hate to make a promise, that's just not something that I do. If I ever break a promise, baby, just know I ain't tried to. I'm just being honest, I am not the type to lie, boo. I just wanna lay beside you on the island where no time moves. Time is now. Time is now. Time is now. Time is now.
That's that Bison, dog.
Bison.
I wanted to show that song because I wanted to kind of highlight how, like, it's not. We all know Bison is a crazy barsmith lyricist. He could put it together like no one can, but it's not always about the super crazy intricate bar work. Like, this was just knowing how to work the fuck out of that beat and making sure that every single word, every single cadence hit the fuck hard. You know what I mean? Like, there's a handful of those on this album too, which is dope. It's just, it's not something that everybody could do. A lot of people get stuck in just trying to rap so hard or whatever, too much. But not saying that this is how you should be, but, you know, clearly he has the technical skill if anybody want to get intricate with him as well, you know. So oh wow, I listened to the whole 20-track album on TV earlier. This hit different in the headphones, don't it? Yeah, mainly, so the beats weren't like stemmed out, you know, because they were like old beats from Tai Chi. And so, yeah, mainly I was just trying to make sure I could draw the bass out of a lot of these because they're bangers without like mucking up kind of what else stuff was on there. So, yeah, but this thing bangs like car test bangs. So, yeah, enjoy Bison.fc, it's called Frank Cruz, the Bicentennial, man. And you know what? Matters has a submission coming up, so I'll play his plug after his submission so we could kind of get to this week of Barkeepers real quick. Any other orders of business? Again, I'll make sure to post the details of like how to do the straight 16 stuff. And also, I'll make sure that Blonde talks about it tomorrow and shit too, just so everyone's clear. But yeah, that's exciting though, right? That shit is epic, dog. Fuck. I'm stoked for this one. Devour in the house. Yeah, man. Rocking. All right, let's get to this week real quick, dog. Who started this? Oh yeah, we're starting off with a Blonde Drew 3-piece. I might have to go to do the carousels cut your video to a minute? I didn't check, but someone said that in a comment. Where is the Instagram? There it is. They do cut it? Alright, fuck. We're going to your page then. Why is it such an ugly shape? Hold up. There we go. That should be good. All right, so let me go. I know which 3 these are. Let's just run through these blonde Jews. Maybe I don't know which 3 they are because he does a lot, but I believe it's going to be 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay. Blonde Jew kicking off the week with a 3-piece, dog. Monk is the master. Alien is the face. You know what I mean.
Monk is the master, Earthlings. Been talking a lot out your one mouth, but this the Jew year. That's why you're none bout to listen without your 2 ears. He who knew here go through things like 2 gears, but it's done like we got 1 mic and a lifetime to be too clear. Where the ghosts get 8, like that was too weird. It's true here, these flows rotate like a plate with 2 beers. We leave some room here, so nobody make a move here. Been a menace to South Central when drinking my juice in the who here? Hootie who here? Yeah, the signal is moot here. Shut the fuck up quick or we pressing mute. Got some proof near, spoke too fear. So I don't need no spook here. They only accept the fake cause they hate us like 2 peers. I'm down away from all the BS, playing PS with a secret. No right talk, y'all ain't gonna see no Seacrest. That's White Spark. This ain't for keys, yeah, but it's vibe talk. It's a high bar, gotta set up. Jew F.O. on the skywalk, Jew bet flow. You S.O. got a death wish and a high mark. Capital yes, bitch, it's a matrix, and our job is to comply hard. So write hard, good night card. I'll probably just let my light off. There's always enough remains, but nothing left when they trying to write off. That's Jew.
Who's it for? Who's it for?
Salute, Earthlings.
Oh, you didn't fucking say it's for you? Damn. I got burnt on that one. I thought he says it's for you. Here we go, man. Let's check this next joint.
Hey, you know what it is, Earthlings. You know.
You know what it is.
Open a box of fun, chop it up like postulated thoughts. We kept on rocking, man. It's obviously got a shot for none. Division equals if it's people's lethal weaponry, telepathy. Count on that. Preferably God is not for shun. Slow motion bricks off the truck like, what the fuck, like I did enough, but justice ain't here, so fuck life. Crucify me till the winds of change, cause when it changed, the end is strange and nothing appears as such, right? Castle met the moat, said it goes like you go there. The pastor said the most, read it shows like you know where, who grow there. Knows there's a difference between theirs and no there. The battle make a war, and then after they say this goes there, I've been an abject failure to launch. Lost my lunch, and then I can't accept my last breath is tailored to loss. There's only metaphors, and after death, impalers and taunts. Shout to the pharaohs, without them there's no pharaoh or munch. Yeah. That's Jew.
I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it.
You.
Of course.
Hey.
Of course he did it on that one in slow motion. Fucking. Jerome Duffy says that scheme was clean as fuck. The whole thing? The whole both things? This was an unnecessarily brutal way to start the week. Actually, technically, he spread them out through the week. He had a heart. But by the time I got to him, I had all 3, so I just like, fuck it, we're doing all 3 in one. It was a brutal way to start. Here goes the 3rd one, dog.
You know what it is, Earthlings. Devil on my shoulder say this. Levels like I told you not to settle. Damn, this life was hard as hell, it takes a metal. Met a metal heart, synthetic brain, and lived to tell the tale. But what a shame, humans never change. Shall it break some metals? Fed us laws to keep us small, and if you speak, don't speak at all, cause man too weak to weep at all. And damn, he hates oppression. But the God of you was always saying, man, it's great to lecture. Pray for texture, cause they'll swallow you like, damn, this place is extra. photon, light a photon, and get so chronically sick with it. I know phonics don't kick with it, but I float sonics like Kemp did it. Y'all tempt with it, don't tempt kid. If this pimp shit don't hit with it, then I know promises get broken like Pope promises in Christians. Testimony with mean chops, unseen like a dream job. I've been outside in a human suit, but inside I'm a green god. I wanted some peace and had some deep thoughts, but when I checked the score, the change was not enough to see spots. That's Jew.
Who's it for? Who?
Just for you.
He said, walk around in a human suit, but inside I'm a green god or what? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
You know what it is?
That was a filthy, filthy three-piece, dog. Holy moly. Maybe I should have thought before I put those all together at first. But then, in hindsight, it didn't matter because nobody hesitated to go absolutely Hamsonite on this bitch, you know? That's right, Hamsonite. Jew says, love you guys. Everyone's loving it. N-Dub in the house.
N-Dub.
N-Dub, did you miss the spiel? Were you in here for the Straight 16 spiel? I'll just go over it again later in the show. I guess that would make sense. 'Tis important. Matters via Australia. Minaj and shit. Yo, now I'm flying over haters like my rent was due. Had to elevate, yeah. Now my views are brand new. I don't even know if that was even an accent. As he focuses on making change. You know what's fucked up is like, if I'm really ever gonna be anything, I gotta do this more than once a week, only when I'm sitting here. I could probably get good at it, you know what I mean? But this ain't gonna cut it. As he focuses on making change, Matters hit us with his one-of-a-kind bar work. Bar work. Fuck me. All the way from Australia. You know what that means.
Girl, give me pound,
We international, baby.
Coming up from down under.
Watch how he uses the theme to keep us hooked, and using his book and bars as a hook as well, while everything in between tells the story. This shit was crafty. The Aka.
I had to change, cause I knew Matt could be better than that. Had to flip the script, now I'm riding life's track. Had to change, now I'm flying over the haters like my rent was due. Had to elevate, yeah, now my view be brand new. I remember when I was lost in the dark, but I prayed for change. Rearranged my life, had to, shagnay the range. Hands in the dirt, had to plant new plants, now I'm eating good food. Took a well-timed chance, had to make change. Couldn't stay in the past, flip the script, had to shagnay up fast. My mind used to feel heavy, had to clear the harsh. Had to take my shot, soon I'll be leading the dance. Yeah, no spare change, just a rare flame in my soul. Climbing air lanes, breaking their chains, now I'm in control. I had to make change it all for some more. Now I'm rearranging the whole game. Change, chasing the change through the pain. Had to rearrange. I had to change, cause I knew Matt could be better than that. Had to flip the script, now I'm riding life's tracks. Had to change, now I'm flying over the haters like my rent was due. Had to elevate, yeah, now my view be brand new. I'm flying high in the skies, we ain't even in the same terrain. My mind frame ain't the same, yeah. They told me I'd never rise, but I created my own lane, my own fate. Yeah, now I'm flying over the haters, I don't need no wingspan. Nah, they talk in circles like a ceiling fan. I'm flying over my haters like a glitch in the Matrix. They're lagging behind while I'm warping through the hate complex. I don't need no jetpack, they're still on the ground, I'm screaming. Yeah, whoa, they're screaming, bro, how do you do that? Matters.
I don't. You know what I was looking for was I'm on Instagram here, and I was looking for that submission because someone asked 7X asked if he's freestyling, and I didn't check. Usually I'll kind of check the caption on your videos for people who's prone to possibly freestyle, but I don't know where his submission is. I know he sends them to me separately on WhatsApp, but I don't know. Could have been a freestyle. Yeah, it could have been. But he just like brought it back around with that kind of hook. Those like 2 or 4 bars or whatever that repeated on the ends. But no need to talk about him when we can show about him. He has a brand new video that he just put out on YouTube. It's a song called Skywalking. And we're gonna peep that real quick because that's what the fuck we do, dog. Where's it at?
Skywalking, let's go. Yeah, matters. Skywalk like I'm chosen, not boast and call it matters floating. Just know my soul is in motion. A poet with the focus, I wrote this in orbit, no borders, just more verses. Nothing can ever hold what I'm showing. I'm flowing, skywalking, staying explosive. Zero gravity, casually dashing through the galaxies. Actually shattering mass with my strategy. Rap like it's all rapidly tapping into the fabric of space-time every time I rhyme. On my mic, I lace rhymes with my grace while I take flight so casually. Yeah, this be rapping actually. Yeah, they talk but never been floating. My motion is coded into golden devotion. I go through the lows, approach the unknown with a scope that is cold as the ocean's omens. I got a balance of a legend. I'll be dancing on the edge, every limit that they set. I never let them see me sweat. I'm skywalking, I levitate, I never hesitate. I'm a featherweight, but on the mic I devastate. Step into the heavens like a heavyweight, never late, like a V8 engine I accelerate. Clouds in my kicks, I'll be lifting the winds, big dreams, got a gift. I drift through the mist. Back to business, interstellar with my flex, every step another past test. Yeah, I'm blessed, feeling light, I ain't tripping on the rest. Nah, I'm skywalking, double time stepping through the nebula sectors. Pressure ain't pressing, pivot like vectors. Featherweight flex, yeah, gravity's lesser, cause I measure the heavens in a lyrical lecture. Skywalking, no harness, my aura is enormous. Stars in accordance, I'm warping through the forces. I'm torching the orbits, I pivot through the portals. Yeah, my vision is lifted, this mission is not impossible, but it's hard without good verses. No tether, sever the limits that they set. Just another deep breath and I send where the eagles don't rest. Every step is a test, but I flex through the tidal waves crest. Never stress, cause the best is what I'm gonna manifest. Yeah, that's good maths. Yeah, I'm skywalking. I'm skywalking, I levitate, I never hesitate. I'm a featherweight, but on the mic I devastate. Step into the heavens like a heavyweight, never late, like a V8 engine I accelerate. Clouds in my kicks, I'll be lifting the winds, big dreams, got a gift. I drift. Yeah, I'm skywalking, feeling weightless, drifting through the ages. Every step leaves traces. Yeah, in these spaces, no chains, no cages, just phases and greatness. Skywalking, smooth through the universe as it chains us. I ain't coming down, nah. I ain't coming down, nah. Skywalking, painting a silhouette high in the clouds. Skywalking, I ain't coming down.
Subscribe. Did I subscribe yet? Nope. Here we go. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Yo, man. Yeah, so that's his new video. It's available now. I love the way that Matters does the like unconventionally drops the hook and it's the hook will be like one word, or this was skywalking, and we seen him do it in Make Change. We seen him do it for the past few weeks at Barkeepers. Like, it's a dope. I love just like the random callbacks. It's not so random if it's like, if that's what he does, I guess. If that's his thing, you know what I mean? But it's like a good jolt to the attention too, you know? Just in case someone is passively listening to unconventionally yell the hook out at you here and there, like that shit is dope. But it's not like it's out of structure or anything, you know? So shout out Matters, man. I love that shit. That's a catchy tune. Praise Mode said, my boy out of this world. Facts, man. Clouds in my kicks. Yeah. Shout out Matters. Damn, I forgot how this beat goes. Oh yeah, it's big titties. Oh yeah. I try to keep my bars shiny, they immaculate. I try to keep my bars shiny, they immaculate. Just close your eyes and vibe, no need for no captions on. Now, responding to a take that may be adding captions to his videos. We love knowing that Matt Lee watches our Sunday show and is incorporating it into his bars. I'm just saying that because, like, I think last week on the show, I was like, maybe he should get captions, and we were talking about it. I think someone in the chat mentioned it too. And so that's what he talks about it in this verse. Listen as he guides us through the ins and outs of the impeccable floating ins and outs of life, impeccably floating on this Duffy beat. All right. Big titties, big titties, big titties, big titties, big titties. Just hit the jackpot and working on rap a lot, feeling like I've been rapping off, it's time to back it up. Try to keep my bars shiny, they immaculate. Just close your eyes and vibe, no need for captions on. The ship's my own, yo, I am the captain of. That don't mean I won't ask y'all to pass the love. Pass the bud to the left-hand side. I'll be twisting up a few more joints right before we ride. I'm loving that laid back Jerome Duffy vibe. Shit smooth enough to make y'all forget the 9 to 5. We out here trying to survive this island while bombs keep falling. Man, these people, they just need a shaman. Need a little guide through the ins and outs of life. Made it this far without ever asking why. We always remember to say please and thank you. Motherfucker, you know we are still civilized. Matt Lee. Matt Lee's not gonna have any issues with Straight 16 week because he's used to rapping live, man. But I'm excited to see some of our people that we never get to see rap live try to do it for Straight 16 week. So, yeah. Again, I'll go kind of over it in full later in the show, but this week you guys have to pick any beat that you want to pick, and you have to perform it live on camera, no pre-records and cover arts. It's exciting. And I'm doing it too. It'd be fucked up. It'd be fucked up if I'm doing it too. And I got Matt Lee in one of my bars. So Barkeeper takeover, man. We taking over Straight 16. We are humbly welcoming them into our home as well. That's gonna be fun. The only thing that you guys are gonna be salty about is how dope the Din beat is that I got for them for their week here at the Barkeepers. I suppose nobody is I suppose nobody could stop y'all from rapping on it, but I'm not gonna post them. It's a straight 16 takeover. So any barkeepers, artists, let's go do our shit over there on any beat of our choice. And all you gotta do is say straight 16 at the beginning, like before you go in. Yeah. I gotta get to some of these. We got Zega. This dude's hard. This is Nate Z's brother, and they're both just like they go in, dog. Run the hamster wheel. This average deal of Chapin Hills to slave for tax and. Dun, dun. Run the hamster wheel. This average deal of Chapin Hills to slave for tax and bills still hasn't built no... Oh, no. Run the hamster wheel. This average deal of Chapin Hills to slave for tax and bills still hasn't built no mass appeal. Something like that, man. We wanna and we gotta make change. I think that was from his hook or whatever. Oh, yeah. He said it in between the samples. We wanna make change. We gotta make change. That's a hook. That's a hook if a motherfucker remembers that shit like days later after having heard 30-something of these things 3 to 4 times a piece. Peep the masterpiece from Zega all the way from New Zealand, whipping out some wicked wordplay one after another while staying precisely locked into the theme as well. This was dope. Did I say from New Zealand? Yes, I did. You know what that means.
Girl, give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me international, baby.
Barkeepers 252 Zega, what up, Jerome Duffy? We wanna, we gotta, yeah. We wanna, we gotta. So, run the hamster wheel. This average deal with Chapin Hills to slave for tax and bills still hasn't built no mass appeal. Yet we take mark, get set, play part. We wouldn't stand with the fake knocks, but a race wrapped when the pace starts. It ain't hard, it takes heart to take steps. Gotta take this paycheck just to pay checks. And check pays week to week to see the meat ends. Only the strong survive, that's where the week ends. 40-hour weeks, 50 weeks a year, 60 years of life, then we disappear. And I'm not strong enough to resist the golden cuffs. It's open shut, stay open till shut, or you're broke as fuck. Work all day or be homeless and ruthless. If you're not CEO or owner, that's ruthless. Life sacrificed on deathbed with $2 while the world's held on shoulders of rednecks and blue collars.
Yeah. We gotta. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. This might be Zega fucking key week, bruh. Like that shit was too ill, dog. Not a wasted bar, and it was so locked in to the theme perfectly. His structurage is dope. His like bar architecture structurage is dope. Man, that shit is impactful, dog. That shit is dope. Jew says Zega best one yet. I agree. I mean, Drum Duffy dope, you know. Like that type of talk. Facts. Jew, real nice pacing and wordplay. Yeah, that shit was right on every single bar. That 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year, 60 years of life, then we disappear was stupid, dog. Stupid. And it just, yeah, and the pacing, like Jew said, like the way that part was drawn out, kind of all of his stanzas, kind of all of his fours, the way that they're drawn out and really take you along on the ride to the landing. That shit was top tier, bruh. Shout out Zega. I know sometimes he's in the chat. I don't see him here today, I don't think, but Zega, representing New Zealand, I think currently residing in Australia. Same with Nate Z. You know, Nate Z's blood brother. So we got whole family Yo, has there been any other family even at Barkeepers? I know we all family and all that, but like, has there been any other blood family over here? We may not have. This might be the first brothers on this shit to be. Oh, I mean, we had the young dudes from the young legends from Young Informed Media. Which, how old are they? Like, how old are they? Like 12 and something. Oh yeah, and Ruckus and Cub Terrain, which. Oh yeah. That father and son and father and daughter. We had Rook and his son and Subterrane and his daughter. Oh yeah, that's right. So we've had a couple parent-child combos. Yeah. That's right. But I mean, those were kind of like, shout out to the Rookus. Rookus 6-year-old Rookus lives forever, eternally as this. You know what I mean? Shout out Rookus. But Hardy and Vanessa are a couple. Hardy Legend and Vanessa Contours are a couple. If it wasn't damn clear, they're very like they're always. I think they do each other's videos and stuff. So like it's such a dope thing. They art together as well. You know, I love that. Devour. I'll be trying to get my brother over. Yeah, man, that'll be dope. So I was gonna say they're the first brothers, but Young Informed Media were the first brothers, but they've been here. They've rapped like a handful of times actually. They had a little run, but Nate Z and oh yeah, Tony and Moni also a couple. Yeah, Tony Shane and his girl Moni called themselves the Balonies, and they've done some shit together here on Barkeepers, and I think they keyed. I think they won. I'm sure they did. They're dope as fuck, man. I got Poe. I know a lot of folks hating cause I'm gifted, kid. So I keep my day ones close like... Fuck, my bad, Poe. I know a lot of folks hating cause I'm gifted, kid. So I keep my day ones close like birth certificates. I don't know. I got the pacing weird on that. It's the epic return of one of the most active and devoted members of the Instagram. These Duffy drums had Poe name written all over them, and as per usual, he did not disappoint. Multi-talented and multilingual with this bar work, and don't mistake his kindness for weakness. His slow flow attack will take anybody's head off. It's Poe, aka Bipolar Poe on Instagram. Y'all know what it is.
Hey yo, shout out to my guy Jerome Duffy. I feel like when he was making this instrumental, he thought of his man Poe. You know what I mean? Pause. Yo, this joint crazy. The drums on this beat? So you know we're gonna bless it for my Bars Cat brothers, man. Yo. I know a lot of folks hating cause I'm gifted, kid, so I keep my day ones close like birth certificates. I got my crown on cause I'm the omnipotent. My middle finger can be the trophy for all participants. They some Kermit frogs, never been determined boss. Straighten they cold-hearted ass out and call it permafrost. These whippersnappers, yeah, I know the term is lost. Have them nose diving on concrete using the curb as flaws. Players Club shit, change from a dollar bill. Slide, got a fine young lady with exotic feel. Superwoman Bill, shining like a pot of steel. She's sweet and can take my stick with piñata skill. Caliente, soil presidente, cooking all these noodle rappers right there al dente. The gente, this the final boss, I'm the sensei. Keep my balls over these giants like we at Fenway. Bars Cat, what up? High Sunday, what up? Jerome Duffy, what up? Love y'all, man. Big ho.
Bruh, that was fucking lyrical slaughter, piece for piece, slow flow, no fucking issue. Like he's that dude, man. He's that dude. He will. You just follow along, and it's all like every single bar is going to hit. You can trust. It's good times, man. Shout out Poe. And I'm a guess that we will be. Well, I hope if he has time, but I would guess that we will be seeing Poe here on Barkeepers next week for the Straight 16 takeover anyway. You know what I mean? Because he's heavy over there at Straight 16. So, you know, I know that there's some people who's on both platforms, so I guess y'all could do both or either or whatever, but we want to make sure that we show up well. And also, I wanted to say also, like, the reason, because there was a universe where I announced like this takeover thing, and it's gonna start next Monday, and so you guys want to do your submissions and send them to Straight, but also have a beat for this week for a Barkeepers contest week. But I didn't want to. I wanted to give everyone time to make sure that they could really pick their beat that they want to pick, because you could pick any beat you want for Straight 16. And you have to memorize it, and you got to perform it, because we're doing it like they do. So, so you'll have the week to do that. What else was I gonna say? Oh, and also, I didn't want also to clutter up the fact, like, so there's the battle happening on this Wednesday, and I'll be making noise about it or whatever, but I wanted to make sure that everybody has time to focus and make sure that you're like in the comments and shit of the battle, because it's like 33% or whatever of the scoring is based on crowd participation or whatever as well. And you guys know Straight 16 goes ham with that shit, so I'm like, fuck it. We'll take the week off / give you the whole week to work on your thing for next week, and then also hopefully everyone will get a chance to focus in on the Wednesday battle and give us some energy. Drum Duffy, you didn't post my sub. I should have been right after Jew. You posted day one. Oh yeah, you did. Oh. I'll post you at the end of the week to kind of close out the week as far as the page goes. Should I play yours right now? Is it kind of relevant to play it earlier? I will actually. Shit. How did that happen? All right, so I guess I won't do your acapella. Is this you? This is you. No. Week 251. You put the wrong week on this hoe. I think this is the one.
Now watch me change $1 to a ducat and put a pretty penny in a piggy bank. But really, what's a drop of water to a bucket? A diligent drop can penetrate rock with a stream of consistent drips from the spot up above it. I'm trying to make change and still keep it a buck. Bust it down to quarters, organize my time, change the quarters into dimes. My ducks was out of order, now I'm on my grind till it's time to shine like a nickel. If I find myself in a pickle, that's a bad deal. Change is a part of life, and that's real. Any distraction can be a nuisance, and I ain't never had a penny for a thought. I'd rather just keep my 2 cents and change up on them like Shang Tsung. This a mirror match, and my opponent remains the same one. I won't stop until the game's done. I stay ready to make change and keep playing till the game is won, cause the game is fun.
Yeah, obviously sounds like some shit that should be on it, but that's cheat code, because he's the one who fucking made this canvas. I don't know how. Probably something like that. Super ill, man. That was Drum Duffy. I did mention that, right? I mean, obviously anybody in the chat room knows, but if you're watching back later, that was the producer of the week, Drum Duffy. Space Cowboy 88. Who is this again? Is this Morgan? I forget, bro. I think it's Morgan. I seen you guys texting, but I'm on my damn show. No, I'm not Morgan. Oh, that's not Morgan then. I don't remember who Space Cowboy 88 is. But welcome. Poe Peter Sparker. We said Monday. Just talked to him last night about practice. Do you do song feedback? Oh, have you never been in here? You have been in here, though, because it didn't say first time chatter. This is all I do for like 3 to 5 hours every week. Song feedback, but it's not just regular songs. It's actually I host this weekly rap contest where every week there's a new beat and anyone who wants to rap on it can rap on it. And so this is all the submissions throughout the week, and every Sunday I go over all of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Shout out to you being in the room. If you hang out till the end and you want me to just do your song, I'm down to do it. But that's going to take some dedication, some patience, and a free Sunday night on your side. Is there a long queue? Tonight we have a pretty big, pretty packed situation, or you could check in with us in a couple hours too if you want. But thanks for checking in, man. Hell yeah. And I don't know. Hit me up. Follow us on Instagram on @barskept, BARSKEPT, or hit me up at High Sunday Music. You know, I don't know. If you have an album or something, I do like Twitch listening sessions as well. So hit me. It's fake change. It's plenty changes to make improvements, and I don't want to waste no time before I do it. Peter Sparker killed it last week, but fuck the past. Remember the fuck one that he did last week? This week, he brought a whole other bar-rilliant piece of bar work. Check out how he flames this topic, letting us know it's never too late or too soon to make change. Make change. Make change.
Make change. Make change. Make change. This year has got to be better than last year. Got to change some ways and do better than past years. I'm not looking for perfection, but I do want to improve me and my son's connections. I gotta change some foods in my diet. Gotta do what I can do to avoid inner body riots. I gotta change the way I drive to work. Try to avoid those side of the road blue suit jerks. I should change the way I rap. No, I should not. And even if I could, man, the spark man would not. There's plenty changes to make improvements, and I don't want to waste no time before I do it. Cause time wasted is time you can't get back. And if I could, man, you know I really would change that. You don't gotta wait till the new year to change your ways. When you see your niece doing, go ahead and make change.
Yeah, make change. Make change. Make change.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Make change. I love this joint, Jerome. Mr. Duffy. Dope.
Bruh, Jerome Duffy brought folks out. I mean, it got people in the zone for real. Yeah, this was dope. This was locked the fuck in. Peter Sparker's always locked in, but yeah, he really found the zone on this Make Change. Jerome Duffy says, Peter Sparker in my top 5 too. This might be my favorite from what I heard so far. For those that also don't know, Jerome Duffy, being the producer of the week, will be a guest judge at the judging table. So, along with myself, Blonde Jew, Onsolu, Bison, Anabolic Beats from the UK, Subterrane from the UK, Mad Ills, and Reckless and Not Your Mans from Not Your Mans. Reckless and John D from Not Your Mans. We got a diverse and dedicated and uber talented and what word means they're meant for it or they're good for the job. Whatever, man. We have a dope judge table right now. I love it, and I wish I could post the judges group chats and stuff too, because like they've been active lately. You know what I mean? It's fun when like every week, every Monday they turn in all of their rankings, their top 5 rankings. Sometimes people make comments about like, oh, I would have picked this dude or whatever. This was my 6th and 7th and why or blah blah blah. But you know, the past few weeks have been active in that group chat, which is fun, man. It's dope. It just means they give a fuck, even though I would just take 5 names every week. Like, just you being able to do that is good for me. I know how, like, you know, time and intensive this shit could get, going over 30 plus fucking submissions, trying to figure out 5. Shout out to our judges. Jerome Duffy will be also a guest judge. All I got. That's all I got. Did I say Onsolu? I think I did. Drum Duffy says, when he said Mr. Duffy, it was like a principal caught me in class. Oh shit. That was he just said that at the end, huh? He said Mr. Duffy. Oh, that is interesting though. Because he's like older than you. So him calling you Mr. Duffy made it feel like that role instead of like someone younger saying Mr. Duffy is look. Listen, man, sometimes, aka all the times, I'm gonna have some useless stoner thoughts, all right? Y'all don't have to agree. Just try to understand that this what the fuck be going on amongst everything else that I need to deal with. It's fun times. Fun times in my head. So thanks to my deadbeat for leaving us empty, cheating on my mother with Julie, Tina, and Debbie. Another straight masterpiece from Impromptu MC all the way out of Australia. Hold up, you know what that means.
Girl, give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me
International baby.
Oh, coming up from down
under.
Besides the silky smooth and one-of-a-kind barkitecture and wordplay, he takes this theme to autobiographical heights, telling us about his life and how we all need to strive to break free from the chains of past trauma and find a way to make change. Boom.
Yeah, come to MC, Duffy, yeah. Same game, different locale. Same pain, but the broke out. Change and the shame and the blame, but the fame is a hope now. That are my demons and dreams, sleeping, yeah. Who woke now? So thanks to my deadbeat for leaving us empty and cheating on my mother with Julie, Tina, and Debbie. bro. You were unruly, it's heavy. I find 9 lost siblings. I guess my dad was not kidding. Kicked about of the house, 17, not much more. Used to the coppers knocking the front door. Whatever happens, happens, damn it. Interrogate me, you know we never run these lips. Shit'll get your ship stranded. Trying to break free of the chains and out of this place. I couldn't see it burning down in front of my face. Now I'm standing in the barrel of 5 coppers with Glocks pointed. I'm like, fuck it, that's kinda poignant. Big change. Break free of the chains. Yeah, read between the lines that you read on the page. Maybe that's hard and a big decision. Break free, make change and rearrange your vision. Yeah. Break free of the chains. Yeah, read between the lines that you read on the page. Maybe that's a hard decision. Yeah, break free, make change and rearrange your vision. Prompt.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This. I mean, Prompt. What do y'all think? Like, I think he's been ill as fuck since day one, and clearly he's seasoned, right? So I don't know necessarily how much like better he's gotten like since he's hooked up with us, but like I think that he's done properly to open our fucking ears and eyes and attention to what the fuck he do, you know? Or maybe you know what? I'll speak for myself. I won't do the we and us thing, but well, actually, no, because myself, if you go back and look at his first submission, I'm pretty sure I said, like, this guy's a problem and it's going to be a situation. And I was into this, but the fact that, yeah, like, they all feel like for the past few weeks, they all feel like they're top 5 off rip, you know? And I guess it's always kind of felt like that. And I guess he's always kind of been close, but whatever I'm trying to say, like consistency / the energy with the release of Stanky and Clutch with Tomcat and like all of this shit, like I think it's just generating the proper momentum and attention for Prompt, yo, because that shit sound crazy. That shit sound Drum Duffy already talking about top 5. N-Dub says off the top. Jew, Suburbia's galore. Yeah. Prompt is a beast. If only we had, you know, more Prompt, it'd be kind of cool. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the announcement. If anyone didn't see it.
What's good, barkeepers? It's your friendly neighborhood High Sunday. Just here to remind you that we have a special event going on this Wednesday. The Barkeepers versus Straight 16. The 2 juggernaut platforms are battling for the N4L 4-bar tournament. So check us out Wednesday. Be sure to comment, engage, check it.
Hey, barkeepers. What's up? It's your favorite person, Stray. You already know Stray 16, the Firehouse. I'm taking over this community. I like this property. I like what you guys got going on over here. So I'm bringing my firemen and firewomen in this community for a whole week. We taking over bars keepers. And we're going to follow y'all rules. We're going to all rap on one beat, pre-recorded, and we're going to get busy. And we want to show love to y'all. But we want to do it the Firehouse way. So, get ready, because it's an invasion. Firehouse taking over Bars Keepers. It's going to be a movie! Jesus!
Hell yeah, man. It's fun. It's been fun coordinating that with Straight. It's always fun coordinating shit with Straight, man. Anyone who knows me knows that I am a fan of a motor, and that guy and his brother got a fucking motor on them, man. Shout out Straight 16. What are we doing? Stink. Oh, I was like, why does it say Stank English? I was trying to say it'd be dope if we got more impromptu, but we got some here. How does this go? Make change. Stanky and clutch, that's camaraderie. I got this. Oh, I thought that was a typo. Back, bro, probably. Stanky and clutch, that's camaraderie. I got his back, bro. Terrifier. No. Stanky and clutch, that's camaraderie. I got his back, bro. Terrifier, stabber, fuck. Stanky and clutch, that's camaraderie. I got his back, bro. Terrifier, stabber rapper. That's the art in me. Maybe. Close. We got a collab post all the way from Australia, aka you know what the fuck that means.
Give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me international, baby.
Tomcat linked up with Impromptu to give us an encore to the amazing album they just put out together. This one's not competing for keys, but straight up for their genuine love of the bars. And you know what? Well, I guess I already said it, claimed it. But technically, this could have just been Tomcat's submission featuring Impromptu. But anyways, this one's for the love. Shout out Stanky and Clutch.
Pennies in the water, living my life without any order. Wish you well, I'm singing like I please the fat lady's daughter. That's right. They import us over border forces coming for us. Creases under my eyes like a war pair of Air Forces. 10 years in the game, these lame rappers never change. Complex when I flex and I'm only using half my brain. Cut the vein, but it's working harder than your arteries. Part of me while I crack the chest open. That's the heart of me.
Got stanky clutch, that's camaraderie. I got his back, bro. Terrifier, stabber rapper, that's the art of me. Bone crusher, I ain't never scared, startle me, man, I'm a man. I ain't had nobody father me, bars kept with MC, a producer harmony, but I'm stanky. I'll never change for nothing, G, maybe one thing. Yo, Duffy, are you kidding? I swear I heard the sample saying big titties. I like that. Big titties, big titties, big titties. Yeah, we just playing, man.
Oh, I might have cut it on Matt Lee's because it was at the end of his shit, but Matt Lee did the big titty as well. Now I'll never unhear it. But yeah, that was dope. That was Stanky and Clutch, you know. Also did a whole listening session with them for their album 2 Saturdays ago. Available on my Twitch and on the YouTube. Be sure to check that out. We got to talk to them face to face. It was dope as fuck. But anyways, yeah, this is like they sound great together, man. Like Tomcat's voice is such a good contrast to Impromptu's voice, and they're kind of like you could tell that they share. You could tell that they vibe together, like they share the same kind of like thought and energy, but they present it very distinctly as two different characters, you know. So I think that they do what they do so fucking ill. And Drum Duffy, I still don't hear big titties in that sample, but that's funny. And maybe just because it's so ingrained in you that like you know what it is, that you can't unhear make change. But maybe listen on like a less clear speaker or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what even that means, but N-Dub said that's all I hear. I can't unhear it. Big titties. Big titties. I'm long-winded when it comes to flows. I puncture those. Hot-headed MCs disgassed and they just explode. Pause. I mean, I'll do it.
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
Wow, where's my pause screen? There it is. It's the Pause Police sirens here for Show Rocker. Cause it was such an egregious oh shit, this is the first time that they've actually come. Also to actually come.
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
Anyways. Always an epic showing when Show Rocka is in the building, and especially when he gets back to cook on one of these classic Duffy canvases. All the lyrical skill sets on display, always clever punches, always a clinic. Show Rocka.
This thing on? When it comes to the mastery of these phrases, nouns, verbs, and words, I'm casually interchanging. I am king of this thing, your majesty's entertaining. Even at the basis level, the pageantry of the pagans brought savagery to the stages. They had to be in amazement, show rock, black ops. I tactically enter spaces, they lacking the information and all the knowledge. My rhyming can magically enter glaciers, melting all that you thought was solid. That's water under the bridge, so start swimming. Dead float, breaststroke till you reaching your heart limit. Bend flows, you would think I'm part chemist, but disrespect, I'll crack your melanin. You don't gotta be dark-skinned, I'm long-winded. When it comes to flows, I puncture those hot-headed MCs that's gas, they just explode. Pause, I am the one, just letting you suckers know. Bitch, please, y'all freeze, that mean that y'all one below. Hey, yo, it's Rocka, keepers. Whenever Duffy on the beat, you know I come through it. It's something, his beats speak to my soul. And then my brother Solo was rapping too, Dear Aries. You know, it's Aries season. You know what day it almost is, man. So I had to rap a little. This thing on?
Fuck, man. Who said it? Yeah, Jerome Duffy says undeniable compound. Compound syllables, crazy, ridiculous. And like, using like double entendre as like the entendre is not the effective part. Like, you could double entendre and not have that be the effective part. When he be entendre and shit, it is part of like the punchline, like the structure. It's a different level of effectiveness, you know. Everything this guy does, but he's the man. Blonde Juice is real fire and felt short. The verse felt short. I think it was probably just a clean ass 16. What else did he say up in there? I was about to mention, but I'm not gonna watch it. I don't know what I was gonna mention, but anyways, that shit was ill. Always ill. Show Rocka. Drum Duffy says, I'm already at 4 for a top 5 and the show ain't even over yet. Yeah, we're not. We got a lot more you're going to have to wrestle with. This is going to be tough. Agreed. And also, anyone else in the chat who's not a judge or guest judge Drum Duffy, at the end of every Sunday on Sunday, we give away a bonus gold key, and that's a place where you can vote for who you want to give a bonus gold key to. That's a real gold key. That's the same as the first place key on Mondays. So yeah, you'll get to vote on whoever the fuck you want at the end of the show. If by chance you have to bounce, first of all, thank you for staying as late as you can. I know it's late as hell on a Sunday and people got Monday shit to do. So I'm ultra grateful always for you guys. But if you have to bounce, leave us with your vote for the end of the night so we can throw it in the bucket and add to the fun. I remember growing up and tossing change in the wishing well, but I was much younger, but now I'm making change for myself. Fuck. I remember growing up and tossing change in the wishing well, but I was much younger, but now I'm making change for myself. Fuck. Praise mode. I don't know what the pacing was on that, but station turn up, you knew praise mode was gonna sound dope on this beat themed make change. That theme has been part of his message since his first submission here, and years later this submission proves he's still the best person to speak on it, and we activated
praise mode, and I'm activated. Station turn up.
Where'd it go?
You have now been tuned in the station. Turn up for Jesus.
I'm activated.
Praise mode.
We activated. Barkeepers. Come on, y'all. Turn up, turn up, turn up.
Jesus. I remember growing up and tossing change in the wishing well. But I was much younger, now I'm making change for myself. The devil wants me to give up, but it's not a chance in hell. But me quitting, what happened, my soul for sale. I'm just keeping it real, and God I put my trust. Like a dollar bill, I ain't splitting or giving in. I made a change, so there is no time for slipping. Like a coin, I ain't flipping. For some change, I ain't splitting. God could do anything, but he won't fail. And he never left me, even when I was locked in jail. I needed some change, and he came through and made bail. But I had to make a change so it wouldn't cost me my family. I made a change and added God to my team. He came down and saved me from the enemy. Now I pray, God bless everything. I'm making changes all around me, and God's still putting together some pieces. Practically day, and change me over like a bed sheet.
And he closed it with one of those praise mode, like, sticks with you. Even just as simple as it. And he changed me over like a bed sheet. Like, these little hooky things that grab you is, like, ultra valuable, man. It's ultra valuable, especially when, like, you got one mission and it's to spread this message. And if the message remains the same, then you got to make sure you're good at doing little captivating, hooky little things, you know. And praise mode is the king at this shit, for sure. N-Dub says, powerful testimony, dope powerful testimony, dope closer. Drum Duffy, turn up, yeah, we activated.
Praise mode, and I'm activated. Station, turn up.
Jedi with this force, only push back cause I can't choke, understanding how I got this remorse. Quickly proving himself to be one of the great... It's weird to be like, I'm rusty at the accents today, considering I'm always shit. But I'm bloody shit this week, bruv. Quickly proving himself to be one of the greatest songwriters and unveiling a new layer of versatility every week. It's Jew with another hit song. This time in the form of a storytelling and self-reflection. UK represent, you know what that means.
Give me pound, give me pound, give me
International, baby. I don't know what accent that was.
So many rainy days, I don't know where I came from. My main one, she made her, she's far on the maintenance. I told her, now I can't come back, that's igniting. Kidding me being long gone, so nothing seems exciting. The way we were bounded, had a whole ring to it. Now I do nothing, I sure sing to it. Sounds like this thing, I'm iced up, she took over kidneys. To be Mickey, it's one inside, I'm feeling mini. Her top was Levi, I had my tantrums. I went across the verse, you would think I'm extra. She tried to stay like canker, she swayed with most of the answers. I couldn't do that forever, tell me what's the meaning. To be, I must be dreaming, I'm sadly quite anemic. With this iron vet, I clip for a shot to get something everyone knows isn't worth the bogey. I wanted something scenic, birdies all year, a common and ego stories. I'm proud with what I want, more had a toll. To understand, you only get yours if you give something back. That's why I'm heavy on thoughts, Jedi with this force. I only push back, I can't choke. Understanding how I got this remorse. To understand this understatement, you can't pay off a flaw. You can't ever see it cause you haven't found your evermore. If you wanna get high enough, you really gotta have the walls, have the stone up, otherwise you will never have the force. It's work.
This is a ridiculous week, dog. Rue has been just doing nothing but fucking fireballs for how many consecutive weeks now, right? And I remembered like that whole last 4 bars. I was like, without reading, I can't read. It's tiny on my screen, but without reading, I was like ready to sing along with them whole last 4 bars. Like there's such an intangible value to that, you know. It's that's necessary. That's necessary beyond even the just the skill part and the structure part and whatever. But whatever the fuck it is, Rue got it, man. Rue already know. Did he say Jew? What you mean? Did he say Jew like at the beginning when he was saying his own name? I didn't know what you guys were talking about. N-Dub says it's Rue, but I heard Jew. Jew said he did say Jew. I don't know. Was it at the beginning of his shit? Oh fuck. Nah, no need to investigate. we got a lot. But yeah, man, Drum Duffy probably done filled up his 5. So get ready to have to start doing some actual work now, cause yeah, this is too sick of a week. N-Dub says that was dope. Loved the delivery. Hell yeah. Or are you talking about your own your own shit that's coming up right now? like you do in your captions. Yo, how hilarious would it be if N-Dub was talking about himself right now? Yo, love the delivery. No. He was talking about Rue. Let me make it clear. I'm just kind of not an inside joke because we go over N-Dub's captions here on this show, but in case it wasn't clear. Blonju says when Rome's fantasy keys become real keys, Rue might be the problem. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just make a list and play it over and over to narrow it down, says Duffy. Yeah, that's about how it be. That's how it be. And then I just I stay the fuck out of like, even though I go in the judges group chat to make sure there's no messages in there earlier in the day, I don't read anybody's ranks, or I try not to register them even if I see them or whatever, because that'll just add more bullshit to my already trying to figure some shit out. Then I'll be like, I wonder like Jew put so and so over here, like it'll make me double think shit. So I try not to pay attention till I got my 5. It's insane how many lames. Think this art is a game? This art is a game? Or this art is a game? It's insane how many lames think this art is a game. I'll explain, but spare your comments if you stand to complain. N-Dub.
N-Dub.
The second one was,
N-Dub.
That's what I meant to say. I've gotten so good at his voice that you can't even tell that this is me. It sounds like the soundboard.
N-Dub.
You know what I mean? It's the soundboard.
N-Dub.
This is me.
N-Dub.
Right. I got that shit on lock now. No complaints. What is it? Dread says my headphones died, so I'm walking down the sidewalk and blaring the show out of my pocket. Hell yeah. Sunday on Sunday, playing out loud in public in the Valley, I believe, if you're in Studio City right now. Hell yeah. No complaints here, even though N-Dub has taken the newly extended 3-minute reel limit and spit in its face. Fuck that. We know if there's anyone who could seriously bar it up and give us a hook to remember for over 3 minutes, it's him. Listen close and follow along on screen. He gave us I think he tried to make the captions and shit bigger because it's worth getting to see what the fuck he does with all that color coding and shit. Listen close, follow along on screen. Go to his page for the full submission. I sounded way better than even him saying it right now in the chat, though. You know what I mean? You know you're good at it when you start saying it better than the actual person. Look at his little shit in the chat. read it out loud to yourself, and then tell me if I'm not better.
End up.
You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. And you do this for as long as I have, shit. Wait, is this? Oh, no. I just went back to the barkeepers. Why is it not going to your page? What is this? What am I doing? Oh, this is your page. What's going on? Oh, this is your submission. He says, yesterday was a joke. Today I flipped the punchline. Week 252, make change. Yeah, I think he posted like a mute lip syncing post or something like that, but I didn't even see it myself. Someone told me. Maybe Jew told me. Someone told me. Oh, he did an April Fool's. Oh, yeah. That completely went over my head. But this shit still hit just the same. Smooth as custard, bet I satisfy. Smooth as custard, bet I satisfy. The sweetest tooth, crude as butter. Y'all put me in first cause a ninja is the truth. Oh, that's just another. Oh, that was a quote. I thought he was talking and I was making it into a rap. Let's check it out. And
Duffy, feel like you made this one for me, bro. And impromptu, I can't unhear that sample now, man. Big titties. Yeah. And about to break a leg, you better change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still. It is insane how many lames think this art is a game. I'll explain, but spare your comments if you stand to complain. I disdain all of the dames who display satanic ways. They cool this week, ain't banning flames. I am the king of this game. You gon' remember my name. Work the job every day. I deliver replay. And WDJ is what I'm smoking. Jokes might open sides, middles exposing like I'm just hoping my rhymes, riddles, and closing. I'm disposing all of my name brands. Yes, I guess that supposedly everything I drop is Gucci, but the road, just smell my clothes, knows what I know. Dispensary stole, the sin I blow is only grown from out the flow. Picky got chose, pick out I broke, giving all that I can muster. I've grown to shine and glow. I know I am laced up with the lust, the smoothest custard, but I satisfy the sweetest tooth, crudest butter. Y'all put me in first because a nigga is about to break a leg. You bet I make change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still. About to break a leg, you bet I'm about to go and change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still. I'm the designer of one-liners, inspired by what's higher than the fire of entire buildings, full of lighters like the squire who goes tired of slaving for his sire. What's that iron like burning tires? It smells just like the friar who retired, but now in dire straits, in need of hire. He desired to build empire state. The way he wired, he aspires to fill a higher state. Like posted flyers, he resigned himself to being great and token fire. Not a liar, but in a prior life, I sang in choir to hit higher like I'm a fighter. Heat a trap like fire by stacking stems neatly right into some dry piles. Check my files before I douse it all, and then I smile as the smoke starts lifting. My pen starts drifting, push through. I feel it quitting like I'm O.J. Simpson. Yeah, I'm melanated and hated, and I've been scratched raw. How I'm doing, I'm great. Thanks what you asked. About to break a leg, you bet I make change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still. About to break a leg, you bet I'm about to go and change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still. I take my words to the bank, I'm getting cash for. This part of the movie is thanks. I need to fast for mahogany glass with planks all on my dashboard. This what happens when I stop to think of what you asked for. I'm a little like complected, don't confuse what I'm gon' pass for. Turn the shit up and get hectic, refuse to get passed on. Felt myself get all eclectic, choosing from that last song. So I bring this heat this week delivered like my last song. About to break a leg, you bet I change bills to instill. How I do it, entertain, face to aim to get real, and I still Duffy.
Bro, I think
feel like
you should reside. What was the BPM on that thing? Oh, I guess I wouldn't know because I didn't load it up. I didn't do one myself. But bro, that like pace is a golden place. Yeah, Juice says around like 76 maybe. Yeah, I agree. It's a golden place for you, man, because like all of your like structure becomes a little bit clearer, you know, for sure. Not only that, but also you really did give that, for the layman might hear me saying, you really gave that space to breathe. And they might be like, bitch, that was the most complex shit I ever seen or heard. But you know what I mean? We know what it is still. Like there was, you would give yourself like breath literally between bar and shit like that. And it allowed for your structures to kind of be a lot more defined or something, man. And while that sounds like a really rigid statement, this thing was everything but rigid. This shit was fucking fluid and pocket all day too. Yeah, something about it. It felt both stricter and like looser in both the best ways or whatever. This shit was dope, man. Jew, I know Rome does a lot around 80. Oh, this is 80. Yeah, I guess closer to 70 gets into real like double time possibility, but Jew doesn't understand that because Jew absolutely did all figured out double time and shit all over this, even though it's at 80/160. Jew don't give a fuck, dog. He aliened out on us 3 times over this week. Buck your puny human feelings, he said. All right. Yeah, all right. We're doing this. We're making it through. That hook was too fun, says End Up. I mean, that hook was spot on. Spot on, memorable. That shit could be the hook for the song. It was the hook for the full song that you created for us, man. That could just be the fucking song. Who made this? Duffy? Is there plans behind this thing, Duffy? I guess we have access to the producer, so we can see if there's plans on this beat. The bee's knees in 100-degree heat, MCs freeze, elite when I speak, these Greek freak in the G League. Of course I could do on Solu, he's the #1 barkeeper. The first and only member in the 200 Key Club. I know how to do, no matter how dope he is, I could do. The bee's knees in 100-degree heat, MCs freeze, elite when I speak, this Greek freak in the G League. Solo. No soundboard needed. Peep the soundboard. Solo. Peep the Sunday. Solo. I'm telling y'all, man, this is just time, time. That's what time put in gets you. Jerome Duffy. I was thinking of Solu when I made it. I know he liked the MJ. Yeah, Solu references MJ a lot. So yeah, that's fair. That's facts. 7X back in the building. Welcome back. Hardy Legend in the building. What up? What up? I think I saw someone else that pulled up that I didn't say what up to. Who else? Oh, Michelangelo stopped by saying, I'm dipping out in a bit. Just saying what's up. My best friend is back in the state. Been hanging out with her. Put her on game Sunday on Sunday. This amazing corner of Instagram/Twitch. Solu too much. What up, Hardy? Drum Duffy. On top of all of that, this is easily top 3 Solu verses ever, if not number 1. Oh shit. Number 1 barkeeper and resident judge on Solu doing what he does best, which is proving why he is the best. Another flawless and mind-blowing display of bar work.
What up? This the bee's knees in 100-degree heat. MCs freeze elite when I speak these. Greek freak in the G League. Breath of fresh air, I supply it like seaweed. Supplies 70% of the oxygen that we breathe. Make the mic glow. The people faint when they see me. Know the whole crowd. My pronouns are he. I see keys like cartels or car sales. Before they was pushing buttons to start hell. Push my buttons, it's all hell. Cakewalk, I carve L's and heart cells. It's illegal how these 16s get them pissed. I'm bar Kells, your style pales. In comparison, that's why y'all fell. I'm not well, but you wild frail. I'm Cal-El. No kryptonite when I grip the mic. I'm a different type. Pick your fights better. Never test me, nigga. Live your life. Please evolve. Trying to reach me all. That's a leap too far. Jesus Lord, he's a star. Barkeeper guard. On my command, the weapon spray. Glock in hand like John Morant. My warrior shooting like Stephen Clay. When they got the rant, stop it, champ. Put the clamps on. I'm like Gary Payton. In their defense, I'm a criminal. Go get Perry Mason. It's crazy how no one around me hears me blazing. Maybe I'm just so underground that I could bury Satan. That's just too hard. Every time I drop a new bar, I want black on everything, like I'm Dr. Umar. You want beef? We could take it to the streets like a new car, or we could take it to the stool like a goulash. Don't hate, I'm so fortified, got some new arms. Gold plated, cold 45s, call me you God. I'm too raw for you frauds, what you call a true artist.
Cut it out.
The grand poobah, who y'all? I rule all this. I came to y'all in the frame of a bar smith like an angel guard and flew off in the starship. So
I'm not even gonna bother you guys with commentary. I'm just gonna run it back because also I gotta take a piss and it's way too early for me to be discomfortably piss worthy. So apologies, 7X. 7X is like, fuck, I gotta go after this or whatever. Like, now I'm running it back again. But we love 7X, man. You're a beast as well. We love it. I'll be right back, man. Take some more of this shit. It's crazy.
what up? This the bee's knees in 100-degree heat. MCs freeze elite when I speak these. Greek freak in the G League. Breath of fresh air, I supply it like seaweed. Supplies 70% of the oxygen that we breathe. Make the mic glow. The people faint when they see me. Know the whole crowd. My pronouns are he. I see keys like cartels or car sales. Before they was pushing buttons to start hell. Push my buttons, it's all hell. Cakewalk, I carve L's and heart cells. It's illegal how these 16s get them pissed. I'm bar Kells, your style pales. In comparison, that's why y'all fell. I'm not well, but you wild frail. I'm Cal-El. No kryptonite when I grip the mic. I'm a different type. Pick your fights better. Never test me, nigga. Live your life. Please evolve. Trying to reach me all. That's a leap too far. Jesus Lord, he's a star. Barkeeper guard. On my command, the weapon spray. Glock in hand like John Morant. My warrior shooting like Stephen Clay. When they got the rant, stop it, champ. Put the clamps on. I'm like Gary Payton. In their defense, I'm a criminal. Go get Perry Mason. It's crazy how no one around me hears me blazing. Maybe I'm just so underground that I could bury Satan. That's just too hard. Every time I drop a new bar, I want black on everything, like I'm Dr. Umar. You want beef? We could take it to the streets like a new car, or we could take it to the stool like a goulash. Don't hate, I'm so fortified, got some new arms. Gold plated, cold 45s, call me you God. I'm too raw for you frauds, what you call a true artist. The grand poobah. Who y'all? I rule all this. I came to y'all in the frame of a bar smith like an angel guard and flew off in the starship. So
don't laugh. He laughed at y'all after it too. That's right. Anything else I speak about, I say we and us. When Solu's laughing after that, he's laughing at y'all. Fuck that. I'm not including myself. That shit is disrespectful.
Solo.
I got so much respect for the guy. I flawlessly learned how to do his voice. You know what I mean? Know what the fuck you all are on. 7X, him and Kemp back in the Supersonic days was the shit. Oh, Peyton and Sean Kemp, man. Hell yeah. I was big in basketball cards in the Sean Kemp era, which is an era that I forget about. I'll be forgetting that I was going in on basketball cards. I guess maybe everyone, but I could give a fuck less about a basketball card today. Uh-oh. Jew did a Kemp bar. Solu did a Peyton bar. Yeah, that should be happening. Yeah. Walking the Waldorf, called to the barkeeper to keep the liquor pouring. We on the 4th floor and it's a tall order. Pouring. We on the 44th floor. Walking the Waldorf, called to the barkeeper to get the liquor. Walking the Waldorf, called to the barkeeper to get the liquor pouring. We on the 44th floor, so it's a tall order. I don't know. My bad, man. Fucking shit. So much insane bar work on this one from 7X all the way from Australia. Hold up. You know what that means?
Girl, give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me international, baby.
Coming up from down under.
Incessant, relentless dopeness from any angle. I put from and angle. I don't know what it is, but we'll see what I meant.
Yep. Walking the Waldorf, call to the barkeeper, get that liquor pouring. We on the 44th floor, so it gets us a tall order. Got them all talking in the resort, I could board it. I mean, I could afford it. Let the vault filled wall to wall, it'll be a small withdrawal. I'd still swim in it every morning, snorkel on yawning, cause it's all boring. Thinking I need it more than I need water, I'm a big talker with big balls, big ball. I caught a big score like 89 Jordan on the Cavs in the 4th quarter. Products imported, fraudulent lawyers and donors for them, but ignoring the discord caused across the borders. I see a change coming, cause it's all a bit exhausting. It's torture, feeling cornered, and it's all for nothing. Chalk it up to a warning, I need a change coming. Maybe father or daughter, move to Nepal and be an explorer. No more talking to reporters or calling informers. I feel the change coming. That's when they tore down the door, double barrel sword up, forced me to fall to the floor. I had a change coming.
Lands it.
No sense. Empty pockets in the coffin, you're not taking it down. Don't wait until it's too late to make the change. Make choices, live with them, and it takes your life. Legacy lies with the memories taken in vain. Hustle up, chest breathe, and open up and see with your eyes. Believe in the power of now, and you can make that change. Cause in your final hours, regret is the demon of time.
Shut this shit, that shit. What the fuck? Juice has great pacing on the hook. Yeah. That felt like golden era. I know I compared someone, Tomcat, I think, to like an old 50 hook or something, but he nailed that classic, like that vibes. But, but not at all sounding imitative or anything. 7X got his own shit, his own tone, his own style, several different flows in that arsenal. Yeah, that thing was crazy. And boy, was that what was the scheme? Was it something is in a change coming? That was the most carefully built 4-piece Suburbia, like, cause there was a lot to get to those closers, aka in Suburbia sense, to those rooftops, you know, like to the jump in the force to the force to the change coming, like damn son, that shit was fucking silky, dog. That was dope. Dope. Oh shit, N-Dub is out. Who you got? Oh, Kiefer Showrocker. Thanks as always for pulling up, N-Dub. N-Dub is a ninja with a day job, so anytime he could pull up, hang Sunday, and still get to work Monday morning, and that's the same with all of y'all, actually. You guys are the shit, man. I immediately in my head was like, don't remind them that they have work tomorrow. Fuck, they're here right now, hanging out with you. Who'd he say? Show rocker? Alright. Alright. And what was this? Oh, this was 7X. We just did 7X. Oh, this was a fun one from Michelangelo. A little change of pace from our guy. Rock bottom wasn't barren. It's full of so many lessons. Now I provide my own. Rock bottom wasn't barren. It's full of so many lessons. Now I provide my own life and I'm fighting so many blessings. Hey, man. A full showcase of his versatility. Michelangelo shows that he could do more than just let the beat breathe and all that shit that we talk about, which we love. But this one's full of personal gems that we can all relate to, and you know he has one of those memorable hooks in there as well. But on this one, he's barring straight through, bro. Like no breathing, just straight pocket, straight groove. Let's go. I don't know if he's still in the room. He stopped by a second ago. Just put Sunday on in the background while you're hanging out with your best friend, while you're hanging out with your friend. And I know it's not like having background music on, because it just be like you guys are trying to have a conversation and then this fucking guy's voice is just playing. But you know, whatever. It'll feel like we're all in the same combo.
I will have so much more motivation when I am not negating these storage issues anymore. Anyway, fuck it. If I'm not making dollars, I'm not making any sense. I don't wanna make them just so I can pay the rents. Some might sign a label and invest it in a Benz. I'm about to be part of major worldly events. If I'm not making dollars, I'm not making any sense. I don't wanna make them just so I can pay the rents. Some might sign a label and invest it in a Benz. I'm about to be part of major worldly events. In the future when you be checking up on my nets, just remember every digit placement has effects. I'm just spitting facts all in your face, it's nothing less. I've tried the other side of life, it's time to live my best. Rock bottom wasn't barren, it's full of so many lessons. Now I provide my own light and I'm fighting for better blessings. Override your blinded sight and make way for better investments. Hold the sun up in the night so you can make a reassessment. I see through the mind games, I'm really not impressed. All those misplaced energies, you better disinvest. If you wanna shoot him straight, you better get him fleshed. I'm just spitting facts all in your face, it's nothing less. If I'm not making dollars, I'm not making any sense. I don't wanna make them just so I can pay the rents. Some might sign a label and invest it in a Benz. I'm about to be part of major worldly events. If I'm not making dollars, I'm not making any sense. I don't wanna make them just so I can pay the rent. Some might sign a label and invest it in a Benz. I'm about to be part of major worldly events.
Make change. Make change. This is, just noticed it now, but this is by far the most memorable or like catchy bars and hooks that I've ever probably been a part of. It's not like I spent extra time on Barkeepers this week, clearly, as late as you guys saw the final batch being posted. But yeah, this is like there's a lot of just single bars or punchlines or hooks that are just because I remember them from earlier, you know, or like from days ago. That's dope, man. That's where we transcend this. That's where we transcend this plane of like, oh, we know that we're all dope rappers, but like, why does no one get the bigger look or the next look or whatever? It's usually because no matter how sick you are, you don't have like catch value or hook value, sing-alongable, memorable value, and it's really cool to see that kind of shit happening here too, without becoming a fucking pop group. It's not like everyone's doing a bunch of like poppy ass pop sing-along submissions or whatever. It's just like dope ass bar shit, but people are starting to learn how to craft this shit into something that'll stick to even this attentionless era's ribs, you know. Hardy Legend says, sorry, I got mad cotton mouth. Whatever the fuck I was smoking before this show, I've been dying. And then all I have is, anyways. Hardy Legend says Matt Lee and Michelangelo would go hard collabing. Oh, interesting. Yeah, they got a familiar bounce. That hook dope, says Devour. Yeah, there was like a hook and like a pre-hook, like another Ford that he also called back to and shit too. It was dope, and you know, also proving that he doesn't have to do 4 bars and then give himself a break for another 4 bars. And we all love when he does that too. But this is just showing that, bruh, I kill that shit straight through in pocket and rocking it, you know. If that's the fuck y'all want, the fuck y'all want. He started caring about what the fuck people want because he seen himself get 1,000 views on his YouTube short. I seen it. I seen you mention it. Congratulations, man. And don't feel weird because he also had another post where he's like, I don't know. Usually I don't care about numbers. Listen, even from the guy who's like, dude, it's not about fucking numbers and numbers are cooked, blah, 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 blah. Fuck it though. We live in a world of the numbers or whatever. So if there's a number that makes you excited or gets you stoked that you see, and you know that you didn't do anything artificial to cook the number, then be stoked. Absolutely. I think that you're allowed to. Now, manipulating your life or making moves based on then getting a better number than the last number, that starts to become unhealthy, I think, and starts to hinder creativity and shit like that. But anyways, man, you're allowed to be stoked, man. We're allowed to be like, we don't really fuck with the numbers or give a fuck about the numbers, but dog, I just got 1,000 hits on the YouTube short. Like, it's dope, dude. Congrats, and you'll be laughing at that shit when you get to your 10,000 hits. You know what I mean? Best flow yet, says Jew for that one. Yeah. I think I already read that, but I agree. Hardy Legend says, yep, 1,000%. Spark up that joy. Yeah. Like I don't want people to. I don't want to always just come off as like a, you know, numbers are not the key and not the and whatever. Like it's still dope to see a number that makes you stoked, and we're allowed to be stoked. If it brings you joy, it's joy. That's why I'll give myself a couple minutes to go on the AI and robot rants or whatever, but that's why I'm not fucking, you know, shitting on that every single time there's an AI cover or an AI video or whatever the fuck. It's just because, like, honestly, that shit brings my homies joy. You know, that brings my guys. I consider you guys my folks. You know, if that shit brings y'all joy, then that should supersede any of my, you know, personal opinions or anything like that. So shout out to y'all. Oh, this was a dope closer. They rather hold on to their feelings and let go of the facts. Some people never change, they just stuck in a trap. Looks like Trey Black, aka at Ya Hear Me on Instagram. I'm gonna spell it out because it's one of the more difficult. It's at YUHEAHMII. Ya Hear Me is back to stay. And he given another amazing piece of bar work, perfectly encompassing the interpersonal perspective of making change. Hell yeah. I think he just pulled back up like last week after a pretty good while. So it's dope to see him, and it's dope to see that he's hanging around. Trey Black.
For the big money, I need to make a change. I see people penny pinching like they saving face. I feel like Marlo. My name is my name. When you broke your face, cause to be your saving grace. Doggy dog world, ain't no saying grace or saving plate. Save a plate, we ate it out the pan, no chance to make a plate. Greed supersedes what we see on the day to day. Make a change to my mattress. Show you how to make it safe. You supposed to make the money slave, but first you gotta make a change. Then you make the money make love so we can make some change. Then you take the change and do the same thing again. Wash, rinse, and repeat. That's the name of the game. People don't like to change, but they seem to adapt. The ones who struggle got habits that they seem to attach. They rather hold on to their feelings and let go of the facts. Some people will never change, they just stuck in the trap. It's Trey Black.
Jesus, man. Another just like fully comprehensive, fully encompassing, I think I said all encompassing or whatever, like display of how to work that theme, man. Oh, Juice said felt short. I mean, I think it was 16. There's no way that was only 12, was it? Yeah, I mean, clearly I would be down for more too, just because of how. But it was such a well-wrapped package, and I see a lot of people doing that this week, and I'm probably going to say that that's owed to the canvas makers. Like, this canvas really, you know, allowed people to not only delve into the make change theme, but a lot of people made more like whole and entirely comprehensive without, you know, I don't know, straying off too far, which is a cool thing too. It's cool when you see a producer that there's a beat and then people find out 25 different ways to go with it. I think that's pretty crazy too. And then it's cool when there's a beat that literally makes everybody zone into the same fucking, you know, into the same centimeter of I don't know, creative focus or whatever, which is powerful, I think. This was dope. Again, yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's literally what I was explaining, but it's just like not a wasted bar. It's just every single bar that goes along just paints perfectly on this make change kind of interpersonal journey situation. You got one, Duffy. You did that with this shit, man. Dread says fire. We got another return. New rule, I'm no fool, I'm too true for... New rule, I'm no fool, I'm too true for yo cool. Don't do the redo, I revoke your review. Witness the epic return of J Karma to the cipher as she brings that soothing yet hard-hitting flow that we all been missing. Bouncing through this Duffy beat with steez and precision. We hope she's back to stay, J Karma. I'm sure there's a bunch of our new friends that went around when Jay Karma was around.
New rule, I'm no fool, I'm too true for your cool. Don't do the redo or revoke your review. Go far ahead of the cloud for a preview. Shortfall, I ain't scared, forget about me, you. Dirty dog me, ooh, I'm clean as a whistle. Crystal clear this year, how to we don't do. No, I don't need you, no woman, no cry me a river run dry. You get the tissue, your games, your lies. Highlight the issue, you lame. See why am I dismiss you. Realize why and goodbye, I dish you. Real talking, no disguise, it's official. You swing by a thread, I ain't one to fix you. Stitches for you sneaking, cheating hard, I ditch you. Take a knee deep, too late, ain't waiting to kiss you. Wax on off, key out, ride it, kick you. Count down, add it up, 6 cents, make it rain. Count down, add it up, make sense of the pain.
Make sense of the pain.
Count down, add it up, 6 cents, make it rain. Count down, add it up, make sense of the pain.
Damn.
Shout out barkeepers. Got a new project coming out called The Key. Any producers want to contribute a beat? DM me. Make change and make it make sense. Make change and make it make sense. New.
Welcome back. Welcome back, motherfucking Jay Karma. That's yo. We've been missing that. We've got a bunch of cool new layers and dimensions of folks since she been around, but we've been missing this little texture right here, yo. So sick. From the poeticness of like, what the fuck? What was that bar? It's a good sign when I forget what bar I was going to try to highlight, because that means that like as I was listening, there was some doper shit that made me forget about the earlier shit. But I mean, from super poetic to like sonically groovy as shit, the choices she makes is crazy. The Make Change hook was sick as hell. There's the most ridiculous hooks have been done this week. Drummed Up, he says, I missed that part at the end about looking for beats. That's right. So Jay Karma is working on cooking up a project called The Key. Did she say The Key or Keys? Anyways, something that's relatable to our brand, which is awesome. If you have any beats that you think that groovy ass Jay Karma will sound good on, hit her up. DMs, man. Jay Karma's a killer. Welcome back. Welcome back. That was perfect on that thing. That little hug was groovy, man. Cause no one likes sleeping, knowing the door comes off the hinges. It's gonna get. Cause no one likes sleeping, knowing the door comes off the hinges. It's gonna get scary dark like fentanyl lace syringes. It's gonna get scary dark like fentanyl lace syringes. You know what? I feel like you were going double time on this. Am I incorrect? Maybe you went. Cause no one likes sleeping, knowing the door comes off the. When the door comes off the hinges, it's gonna get dark. No, maybe not. Maybe I made that up in my head. I don't know, man. Let's see. Dreadful operator hitting us with a gem-packed reality check on how to make and maintain change in one's life. Crazy bar work, man. This thing
Getting fed up. I ain't talking deals. Ironically, my reality is conveyed through digital reels, but here's what I feel. I'm on the edge of becoming a heel. Wrestling the face of the cage of steel got me taking a raw deal. Y'all need to chill. Cause no one likes sleeping, knowing the door comes off the hinges. This could get scary dark like fentanyl laced syringes. There's a reason to stay on the fringe.
Why is video so small?
Over the face, you can smell the eyebrow singes. I I ain't trying to go from asking permission to forgiveness, but if you heads up your own ass, you bear down to bear witness. Now you're a shithead, that had nothing to do with me. I gotta watch out, cause you're driving and can't see. You got your neck getting choked out by your own sheets. You wonder why it sounds like shit when others speak. The ice is getting weak and the lake is deep. Someone about to be put to sleep where only mermaids play hide and seek. And that's the deal from a former career lifeguard. Forcing my hand will have you playing a Uno reverse life card. It's wild what you draw for. My kindness will not be weakness. So when people exploit it, I get sleepless, then restless, then reckless, and I start writing a checklist of people whose last thought will be, I shouldn't have messed with dread. Feeling like my register's locked. Making my way out while wrestling for writer's block. My piggy bank, shatterproof, coin purse, hollowed out. Bills are stacked up to the roof. I need a hold on my account. Bad debt and high amounts. Bouncing checks ain't a flex, it's just where I'm found. I'm rigid, it's solid ground. Stop making me feel like I gotta change. Just trying to do good, simple and plain. Getting fed up. I ain't talking.
Oh no, what did I just do? There we go. I'm starting to mad regret not fucking with this beat, man. Cause then it's like this dread verse reminded me of like this thing that I did before called Broke. And that was literally more about just like being broke. But this shit made me think of a way that I could transfer that into like make change in life or whatever. Thanks, Dread. Thanks for fucking nothing. Thanks for making me regret not fucking spending the time to write something for this thing. That's how dope your shit was. And your video is comically small. Hardy says, I was wondering the same thing. Oh, I think he's talking about the video. Like when you click the thumbnail and it stays the same. Hardy, how did he record this and then rap it live? That's type fly. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Dread says, I record the video and verse at the same time, but mix down the... So yeah, so you just have the audio separate so you can mix it down. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Ill as fuck. Dread. 15 minutes behind, said the guy that probably started the show about 40 minutes in. Oh, this was when I was out of time. Devour pulled up with a double hitter. I like this, man. We got people doing double time on Jerome Duffy week with a double hitter. And the second one is a freestyle. So I think the carousels, actually, yeah, I think the carousels are going to cut him off, said Blonde Juice. So I'm going to go to his page. Hardy, Sunday you like Father Time, can't be beat. Push these niggas off me like who?
Push these bitches off me like who? Push these niggas off me like who? Pushing the snakes, I'm pushing the fakes, I'm pushing.
Blonde Jew, Sunday, you're doing good on time. Bro, thanks, man. I was trying to be like low key, but be conscious about it. Thanks, man. Push these niggas off me like who? Push these bitches off.
Like who? Pushing the snakes, I'm pushing the.
I guess I'll do a quick reset. If anybody has just joined in or is randomly watching, I seen some name in this motherfucker. I was like, who is this guy? But it's been sitting in here for, oh no, now he's gone. I wonder who that was. But anyways, if you're watching back on Twitch or on YouTube and it's like, what the fuck's going on? The show is Sunday on Sunday. My name is High Sunday. It's the show where we go over all of the weekly Barkeepers action. Barkeepers is an Instagram platform. Every week, new beat. Anyone who wants to rap on it can rap on it. All you got to do is send it over to @BARSKEPT @BarsKept. That's where we reside. This week is week 252. It's produced by Jerome Duffy, who we have in the chat room with us because that's how ill the fuck we are on a Sunday night. I think that's it. I think that's cool for a reset real quick. If you're hanging around, we'll be voting to give away a bonus gold key at the end of the show. That's just kind of an interactive thank you for hanging out. And if you have to bounce at any time between now and the end of the show, just leave us your vote for who you want to give a golden key to. You know what I mean? We'll throw it in the bucket. It'll make for more action at the end of the night. That's right. You guys tell me I'm good on time, and I go then fuck time, and then I go into a 10-minute reset. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Okay, so Devour, I'm gonna go do him off of his page just in case. The first one is this one. And that's the second one, yeah. Here we go. So this is written. The second one's freestyle. Let's see what Devour did.
Yo, barkeepers, Jerome Duffy, Devour. Real quick. Yo, I'll make change out your $2 ass. Devour on that gas, changing up the math. Confrontational niggas act big up to that gas. You're waving like a neighbor, then they ducking like quack. So run now, the gun out, it's fun how they fall down and can't get back till they get shot and they back like back. That's the sound of the pound going black. Matter of fact, I think we need some change, like what Obama say. All of these pussy niggas
Obama
say, I rap that triple says. That's what my preacher says. Skinning the motherfuckers basic just in every day. That nigga change like a facelift. Lift your face, change the way your niggas say shit. I lift your frame with the same clip. See your brain in the space, no spaceship. Watch how that thing spit like a camel or your BM. DV, some shit gonna get fucked when you see him. Pretend, play dead, cause when he's getting faded, you know he's go berserk and might murk any day end. His way, bitch. Real quick. Jerome Duffy. Real quick. That's what we do with Yeah.
Already sick as fuck, and coming fresh off of his feature on Stanky and Clutch, the aforementioned Impromptu MC and Tomcat album. Devour is also featured on that. We plugged one of those songs a few weeks ago on this show. I think it's called All Day, All Night, or some sort of iteration of that phrase. My bad. But yeah, and on that album, Devour shows you how he can, besides all of the, you know, the gnarly screamo and like that, the heavy dark bleed shit, he shows you how much he can lock in the pocket and hip hop your fucking face off. And so it was more of that here on this Jerome Duffy beat, man. This shit was ill as fuck. Yeah, Devour's a monster. I can't wait to hear what he has cooking for us this year. Jew, Devour is featured on my new album. You can pre-order this Friday. Oh shit, pre-orders are up. Dang! Oh, I wish I had the cover art loaded on here. I don't have the cover art loaded on. Well, Blonde Jew, pre-orders are going to be available this Friday. Oh shit. Thanks for reminding me. Something on Wednesday the 9th. I didn't know it was this week already. This Friday for his project, Scales from the Dark Side. And boy, I've had the honor to get to hear this thing, and it is a motherfucker. This is one of he never disappoints. He never disappoints, but Blonde Jew 8 on this shit. I don't know how much he's told y'all, so I won't talk too much about it, but I know very detailed and carefully about this project. Meaning I care about this project. I think it's very important for him. This one is for the people, yeah. Yep. Yeah. So anyways, Devour's featured on there. Oh shit. That Devour song is so ill, and it traverses time and space and genre. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. Oh shit, I didn't do the freestyle. My bad. I got so stoked out on the Scales promo. Hold up. Where we at? What the fuck is this? Why is this only like half of the what? Yeah. My bad, Jew. I'm going back. Duffy says, I think it's the most digestible Jew without being dumbed and numbed down. Oh, he's talking about this project, Scales from the Dark Side. Yeah. That's why I think it's an important Jew record. Not that any of his records have ever been like not worthy or mid or anything by any means. But yeah, this is an important one. Kind of for like the also for the strangers and the kind of one layer outsiders to know what the fuck Jew doing, and then it'll be enough to reel them in to him on his alien shit too. I think I'm trying to move on so I can stop talking about this project because I feel like I'm gonna accidentally say something that doesn't need to be spoiled. Okay, so this is a freestyle.
Yeah. Barkeepers. One shot, one try. I feel it falling down. I hear it. I gotta make
big titties.
I gotta make change. I gotta switch it up. I'm stuck up in the game, never making bucks, never making fucks, never giving. Man, I gotta be out here with these rhymes like a fucking gift. Christmas, shit is lifted. I get so high sometimes that I forget to write my rhyme, so I freestyle it off the top. They're getting all of it. Open up the can and I'm spoiling shit. They say we gotta make change in the world. I'd rather make brain and get brain from your girl. I meant to say insane with the way that I twirl. All these words in the world, everybody sitting world. Hey, everybody Earl. Hey, throwing up, I think they really wanna get involved with me. Then they say, hey, ding down, get the round pound, hit a nigga down. Now he on the ground looking up like I wonder how I can make a, I can eat, I can make a fucking with ya.
This shit is smooth, dog. This shit is smooth, dog.
I hear it. Yo, Duffy. Yo, I'm in a motherfucking zone. Off of the dome, I left the zip. Now I'm fucking high like carpets, I'm getting ripped. Nobody fuck with the boy like this. I mean, nobody fuck with the boy with rips in his pants. I dance like I shouldn't. Fat boy on the floor, like some pudding. I'm eating it like water. I had to get up back up on it. This freestyle shit, rapping, fucking singing sonnets. They want it, they all applaud for him. They wanna see this boy step up on the stage and dim the gems outside of my heart and in my brain. I gotta spray him and leave him all in aim. I hit him right inside the brain through the speaker waves. Everyone's insane, so they love me. They got some dark in their heart, so they bomb me. And they believe that the heart was just sparking.
Very thorough freestyle, bro.
Shit.
I don't know if there's more. I know it's like 3 minutes something, but I don't know if there's more.
Fuck it.
Shit, there's another verse.
They can't stop it. They're gonna tell me to get off my feet, motherfucker, stop me. They can't do it, I'm new it. I'm fucking spitting this fluid. I got go out like fires. I don't think that I can get higher than this. I'm fucking crisscross Chris. They fucking think that they be chopping like Chris. I ain't even gotta make sense when it comes to this shit, because the beat's about to fade it and I'm faded. It's weird. John, wake up in this gun, wake up in this. Hit a nigga's stomach, got him falling on his fucking gut. Now he didn't want it. I'm off some other ass expo, something out their mind. Here we go live.
Oh no. Normally, when I'm personally judging, like, I don't, even though I know freestyle is a more difficult sport, I don't normally, like, give extra points for freestyle or whatever. But I feel like this freestyle might have to go, bro. I feel like this freestyle might have to go. Because my mans did 3 verses with the hooks, seamless, so it just sounded like a written-ass song. And I didn't hear him doing, like, it was all perfect, I don't know, cadence and energy and all that, and none of it slept up feeling like, what's next? None of it felt like he was thinking and anything like that. It was no any filler, which any of that stuff is okay when you're doing some off the top shit, you know? Like, it's all good. Fuck, we understand. Anyone, YK. But this had none of that. Not to the 3rd verse, he did something and he was like something and spit like fluid. That's the only time I noticed something, because for some reason I always end up as like smooth as fluid or whatever. I do that when I'm freestyling too or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, that's not even a knock on anything. I'm just like, I was stoked to hear something relatable or relative to make it feel like he's not an absolute, you know, inhuman the way this fucking freestyle shit was, man. Jew says, we freestyling for an hour straight when we hang. You talking to me or Devour? I'm hijacking that comment if it was for Devour, because I agree too. And I want to too. And also fuck Devour, because he gonna make me look whacker. I'm not letting Devour freestyle in my cipher. Nope. He said, shout to marijuana. That's facts. All I gotta do is blow a joint, and it's let's go, man. It's channel time. Channel them bars time. Dope, man. That was wicked. Okay, we're on to the land of no captions, and we're moving along, folks. No Name, who we saw at the beginning of the show, we played a plug of his new song, and it really gives you a understanding of how some people, when they focus in to make music, they sound like nothing that you would have ever imagined. And I'm not saying that was it for me, because I've heard other no-name songs before. But I think it was a good example of like, man, my man really knows how to put it together when it's fucking time for his music and his whatever. But this is his Drum Duffy Week 252. I haven't heard this version. He had another version.
What's up, guys? It's No Name. I had to re-record because the quality was bad before.
Yo!
So here we go.
How do you not love it already? I want to give him a fucking key already. Just for that intro. The most sincerest, most heartfelt, like, I had to re-record because the quality was bad before. And he's not trying to be cool about it. He's just like, this the fuck is going on. And you guys are my peoples, so I'm trying to let you know. I'm not embarrassed to show what's behind the curtain. I was about to say how the sausage is packed, but I didn't want to put that on him just because I'm willing to do it. Not willing to do it in real life, but like, just because I'm willing to say we show how the sausage is packed. Anyways, man, you guys grow up.
Yes, this is the Pulse Police responding to a complaint.
Grow up. No Name.
We gotta. We need to. We have to. We gotta.
I love everyone that used the sample in
that. Henny's dropping, no Henny shots. plenty watching, won't send me poppin'. Kenny's locked in, send me options. Bars kept top 10, alpha or beta oxman. We got this, see nauseous, speak often. Ping pong this, be honest, spring poppin'. Detoxing, peep offering, spring dropped in. Bling toss chips, peace offering, see bossa.
Suburbia, the craziest
endeavor. Brothers and sisters be in Venice. I gotta start repenting from some just sessions. We're all one and don't need the attention. We'll all reach our goals just with some tension. Love to all that has been a good person. Things only will look bad if you're not working. Keep pushing, you're not worthless, you're worth it. Shout out to the barkeepers for week 252.
King of the outro.
Duffy for the dope beat. I'm really glad that I re-recorded. I didn't do this beat justice before. So, yeah, this one was great. Much love, barkeepers, and everyone. Peace out.
Time out on the bars for a minute. I say it every time, but I gotta reiterate. The king of the intros and the outros, bro. On that outro, he said, I'm glad I re-recorded. I didn't do it justice before. Shout out Duffy. Shout out, like, no one has a more genuine intro or outro speech than my man No Name. Is so fucking endearing. And yeah. Check out his music as well. But let's get the fuck back to this shit. That Suburbia that he did that was kind of in the rhythm of like, I hate doing the comparison, but you know what I mean? Right? That was a tough one to land. I think he might have carried that bitch for 8 bars. Cause it was just like, dog, if this motherfucker sticks this, like, it's nuts. And he did, man. He absolutely did. Big time Burbias, big time barchitecture in this bitch. And again, one of those intangible values that No Name has, which is like the kind of the sincerity and shit, the sincerity and the realness of it. Yeah. Fucking A, man. Shout out No Name. If you missed us plugging his song, just when you watch back to this thing on Twitch or YouTube, it's right at the beginning. Start the show playing his song. Vanessa Contours. This is the first time I'm seeing this too. Let's do it.
Analyzing tempos, breathalyzing airflows, burglarizing, picking pockets, hiding Venmos, bumping bass, stomping yard styles flamenco, waving hands, baggy pants, sweeping up the streets in Jenkos. Intrusive thoughts will shame me into thinking that I plateau. My brain hid the abstinence, how am I supposed to pose? Huh? The heat in my direction, I need help to melt the wares it froze. Temporal lobe decided the shop's closed. The bitch don't mind me if I strike a pose. I have nothing. Kevin Costner couldn't save me. Staring at a blank page, cursor blink into a slow beat. This ride is blocked in. Trapped is sitting in a window seat. Not ready to face defeat. Dormant words to fill the sheet. Track on repeat. Searching for a rabbit to make magic out of sprinkle. Don't have much to say this week. Mind if we just mingle? My rhyme sick, calamine. To pocket like some shingles. Pick a plug, charge you up. Read you like a Kindle. The vault slide. Spin it back, spiraling, winding spindle. Past the mental fiber, smoke it down until it dwindles. Trying to bounce back, jack, someone's getting swindled. Reaches for a 20, I got 60 on this jingle.
That's a motherfucker, man. What? Bruh. Sis. Yo. What just again, the extra level that everybody went to be extra cool in this Duffy pocket / sample / the choice, the angles that people took on the make change thought, because there's different ways clearly to go about it. Party Legend says my sentiments exactly. I don't know, my bad. I don't know what that was reacting to, what I did or said, but But I agree. I clearly agree, or I concur. I concur that you concur. Andre Sat, yo, welcome. First of all, welcome to the show. Also, let's know who you are, where you're from. Are you one of the barkeepers' friends? Are you from the Instagram rap community? Or did you randomly stumble across us? Either way, we're stoked to have you. We're just going over the weekly barkeepers submissions this week. Yeah, that was Vanessa Contours. Groovy as she could ever be, but also, you know, proper hardcoreness. Proper hardcoreness. Just like it, yeah. All of it, none of it feels detached from itself. From like the kind of groovy and smoothie part of it to the ruggedness of it. It's all like a very good combo. A good. I hate when I say character because it make it sound like I'm saying you're putting on a character, but it's a good combo, a good display. Hardy Legend. I watched her write this verse about writer's block, mind you. Yeah, man. Shout out to just y'all also being able to art together, as I mentioned earlier, man. That's just dope. That shit's illy. A minor? Damn. Devour has to bounce. I'm out. My vote is for Prompt. Awesome, man. Thanks for pulling up, bro. Epic week. Fucking gave us a double hitter. Also, fresh off of the Stanky and Clutch album, and about to be rocking on the Jew album. And maybe I have intel that you have other shit coming, bro. What do you say, Prompt? We're excited, bro. Real quick. Legend, Devour. Who got flagged? Hardy Legend for saying she's a motherfucker for real with it. Why he get flagged for saying... He didn't even say... He said she's an MF for real, and he got flagged. Weird ass Twitch. Oh yeah, Rook went. I heard this thing earlier. I guess I seen it on his page when he posted. Repping the UK, you know what that means.
Girl, give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me.
We international, baby. UK shit, Rook, aka Checkmate Beats.
Not beyond the beat. Barkeepers. Go.
Sweet color.
What you know about empty pockets and hardship? When looking down on others around you, give you a hard dick. Cold and bitter, make a golden spitter. Now that's a change. Flows a river, steady sediment. Grows then it's paid. Billionaire companies. Gross then it's paid. Makes me sick. Capitalistic gains. I'm snapping on rhythm, I'm giving my pain. Release. Energy siphon. That shit is bison. How to tame the beast. I was once a jolly fellow, filled my heart with sorrow, sculpting lines like Donatello. I kept living for tomorrow, feeling full but I was hollow. Bloated, an open wound corroded, grazed in a field of life and now they know I'm goated. Speaking of which, stick around to see the contrast. No spells or trickery, but every week we feel the bomb blast. All short change, like Oompa Loompas, wagging our shift like we give a shit. What is this, some industrial slumber? Fuck your name, we're all the same, just a different number. Clock in, clock out, they win, no doubt, makes me wonder. Ain't trying to steal no thunder, my mind's a storm brewing, lightning in the pen. I try to heighten zen, but my jaw's chewing, fighting in the men, vices whispering, more screwing. I think we're all cooked, a sobering thought. I never quit on my spirit, so I'm open to pour. Looking down the barrel, hoping for more. Absorb the shot, now I'm sprawled on the floor.
Yikes. Yikes. Just absolutely masterful like finding different flows that work with this, kind of mending them seamlessly. That was ill, man. It felt darker. It felt like dark. I hope Rook is. I hope you're good, man. Maybe there was nothing dark about that to you or whatever, but I'm just like, man. There's nothing against the bars. That shit was fucking dope, and, you know, but damn, I don't know. Maybe that's just literally me right now tonight, like the vibes or whatever. Hope everything's good. Nothing wrong with dark vibes. And he didn't really say anything that dark. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope you're good. Hit me up. I'll hit you up. Hardy says I like this pocket he found on it. Drum Duffy. Someone came with a similar topic early on too. That's crazy synchronization. Yeah, you know how that go. Oh, someone else came with a similar topic. That's crazy synchronization. Yeah, it's always dope to see that around here. Yeah. Shout out Rook though, beast shit, and also he's been a little bit more a little less frequent with the bar, so it's always a pleasant honor and treat when he pulls up. Not to say that he's not with us. I think we just had a Rook beat a couple weeks ago. Shit, so shout out Rook. Duffy says, Hardy, you know me, always barking up the wrong tree, pal. I don't know what that was in reference to. I don't know what that was in reference to. Oh, Zega says last week. Oh, literally last week was Rook. So this was Duffy today, Rook last week, and then what? Probably Blonde Jew before? Okay. Well, there you go. We literally, yeah, he's around. And I think he just went nuts on the bars too, like a few weeks ago too. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just talking my shit.
I'm like, who poppin' like this? I'm just talking my shit. I'm like, who?
Shout out Islow, dude. I think Islow got his new project coming soon. I hope I made it on the cut. I hope I made the cut. But I think I'm gonna be on Islow, one of Islow's new projects. You guys see him being active, playing shows every day and shit. That guy's killing up in NorCal. Hardy Legend says MF Doom High Sunday. What about MF Doom? Shout out MF Doom. Duffy, sometimes you just be talking, making the show last longer. I'm doing like pretty fucking sweet tonight. And I had 3 plugs. And I didn't start on time. Brown Steve.
Make change. To make change, we gotta focus on controlling what we can. Think locally, your neighborhood, your friends, and your fam. Don't criticize and judge, that's the easy way out. You never know what someone's going through and what they're all about. If each one teach one, then we all move together. Generosity and kindness should never be measured. If you got more, less hate more. Help each other, don't just film, document, and stare. It's easier to pull someone down than lift them up or point out their mistakes instead of praising their success. And we fraught with comparison. It's vanity we lust. Whatever happened to sincerity, empathy, trust? We need to look closely at the image in the mirror. When the water stands still, you see reflection cause it's clearer. So don't make decisions when you pass the boiling point of water. Be a leader, shepherd sheep away from being slaughtered. Analyze, use your critical lens. Sometimes your friends are in disguise, enemies will pretend. We in the age of voyeurism, loneliness and insecurities. Well, Big Brother got his eye focused on us permanently, but all hope is not lost. We can write solutions. After all, we program the cause. Lift up and encourage, cause it starts with you and me. No matter what, you can't spell community without unity.
Dog. That was deep. Not that Brown Steve is ever really shallow, but maybe for the past few of them, they've just been like dope because he'd bring us to a place with like his references or maybe nostalgia or something like that. But this was fucking locked in on Make Change, and it was a couple extra layers or a couple extra rooms to this thematic structure that has kind of been composed universally with everyone tonight, man. That was dope to see him go there and to kind of stick there and put all of the emphasis there and stuff. Brown Steve's a beast. I was trying to think about what that one project was called, but it's so disrespectful. I forgot, dude. That one project that you put out that was like a full project on your Instagram page. I forget what it was called, but it's the only project, I can comfortably say it's the only full music project that I've gone back to listen to repeatedly via Instagram. You know what I mean? I would say I should do right and figure out what it was called, but it's probably a while ago. Drum Duffy over there ripping hair that he don't got out his head, bruh. I know this nigga did not just get on his phone right now. I don't even know whose voice that was. Yeah, this is going to be impossible. Never mind. Just trying to rep the homie Brown Steve properly, bruh. Oh, here it goes. Oh, yeah, it's called Conversations. It's called Conversations. It's from a couple years back, but check it out. Brown Steve. That was worth it. I promise it's worth it. I've listened to it like several times. Top 11 now. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm good. Are you on literal vacation, or do you mean because... Let me not be so presumptive to think that, that you're saying because Barkeepers has a week off that you're on vacation. That's how I feel. Even though I'll figure out some fun stuff to be posting throughout the week, I guess. Mainly focusing on the 4-bar tournament, but I won't have any posts to post this week. Damn, does that mean I'm not doing a Sunday on Sunday, though? There's not going to be any submissions. That doesn't sound to me like I have a Sunday off. It sounds to me like I got to find something fun to do with on Sunday. Something that maybe we've never done before. I guess should take the fucking night off, but can't do it. Hashes Clay, the bars, SASHASH, bars, the bars.
Get your $5 ass down
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change is ridiculous.
Bars.
The value in an opening bar, bruh. My bad, let me start that over.
Make change.
That shit was powerful.
Get your $5 ass down before I sit your $5 ass down before I
Before I head into battle, Dolo the soldier showing total composure. I'm moving forward on words created a buzz, a light year. I'ma leave that alone. These poems, real stories right here. Where there's hate, there lies fear. A scared motherfucker take your life, yeah. Value in life, probably play it cool like ice hockey or snowboard and so forth. Riding with a bitch, putting gay in the Kardashian. I'm so North Cold, nigga in a gold Porsche, gold member, no kidding, confidence, say go get 'em. It let me kinda leprechaun for 4 shillings. Me smoking weed is like a coke reference from Pusha T. Teaching my sons how to coordinate. Get to D, if it's a count, get the took out before you can get the 3. You can't stop me, players, you gotta get the lead, the bars. You tripping if I ain't the top pick up on the cards. I ain't saying you wrong, but just consider I ain't got enough. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Man, Hash is clever, man.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that shit. This nigga said I've never been top 3.
Effort in this electric lecture. Mind jolting the effervescence, bubbling social presence. Listen, pop, hip hop, the culture. It's probably that my seance and seance. I embody rap. I possess skills to turn an open mic into a poltergeist. Easy as ABC. I'm usually stepping like Stephen Curry is the one to shoot the 3. Need my weight and go 10-fold, then copy that 10-fold. I've always kept it 100. I've been frank, all precision. How many times you take something away from that and it ain't adding up? This long division, the bars.
One of the most locked in of his of late recent too, right? Or I mean, when Hash just gets to space, even though he has never has a problem with pacing, he will take his own fucking pace and make creative work out of it regardless. But it just seemed to sync up real nice with this, and the beat seemed to like lead you into his punch or his landings perfectly. So just worked well, man. Symbioticness when there's an awesome fucking producer on the week. Shit, that was wild. That was dope. Hash dope. Said I ain't never made top 3 and I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
Bars. H-A-S-H.
Dog, we got you, dog. That shit coming. Exer says, wouldn't you just do a Sunday show and play all the entries from the Straits 16 rappers? Yeah, Exer, technically that ends up being 2 Sundays from now, because this next 7 days won't have any barkeeper submissions, you know, because I'm giving y'all the time. Maybe I'll just go over it now again. We're towards the end of the show, and before everyone leaves. So we're switching platforms, right? And so those guys are going to come over and they all have to rap to one beat like we do here at the Barkeepers. And so the one beat is going to be produced by Den. I got the beat. It's a banger. They'll be doing that. We are going over there, and the way they do it is you pick any beat you want. So any beat that you like, commercial beat, whatever the fuck, or your homie's beat, whatever beat you want, you pick your own beat and you rap on it. Their thing is they don't do these ultra produced, video produced videos. They trying to have you rap on your phone, rap, selfie, perform live like Matt Lee and Blonde Juice, 3 of them this week. You know what I mean? They want you to perform. So that's what we got to do. You're going to have to memorize your shit, or I suppose if you could find yourself reading it somewhere, but like, that's why I'm also giving us the week off. I'm like, for those who aren't used to memorizing their flow and performing it, I think it's a good opportunity for you to try. We're not going to change barkeepers like that or nothing like that, but we have 1 week where we're going over to our neighbor's house, and that's how they run it. So I think it'll be interesting. So you pick your own beat. don't add anything into the pot, Jerome Duffy. They have a lot of other like side pieces, but I want to kind of try to keep it. I mean, he said they have straight acapella too, but fuck that. Let's pick a beat, any beat that you want. Record yourself selfie doing it. The only thing that you have to do while you're spitting is say straight 16 somewhere right there in the beginning. Just, you know, what up, straight 16, blah, blah, blah. And then get into it, you know. So just make sure to mention straight 16. So, tomorrow's Monday. There will not be a new Barkeeper's beat tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, y'all pick your own beat and figure out what you want to record. One more thing. Do not post your recording. Send it straight to straight 16. That's how they do it. I know we do, like, people post on their own page and the Barkeepers repost it and stuff like that. They don't do it like that. So just send it straight to straight 16. DM your video to them. And all of the sending has to happen this week because they're going to start posting their shit starting Monday, like we do as well, or we try to. But they're going to start posting the shit starting Monday, and I don't want Straight to be starting getting bombarded with submissions throughout the week in real time. Like, I want to be able for him to be able to plan how he wants to drop them and stuff like they do it at the Firehouse, but they don't ever have multiple submissions per day, you know. So this is going to be a little bit of a different, a little bit of a thing for him. But he's also just like, bruh, High Sunday, you're taking over the house, so however you want to run. So I'm like, then you're going to have multiple submissions a day, you know. But in that case, I don't want him to have to do it live per day or like throughout the week. I want to have the whole batch for him by Monday, so that, you know, so that he can plan how how the Firehouse wants to release these submissions. So it's gonna be dope. And I know that's still very wordy, but I think once you start putting it together in your head, it's not a lot. It's not a crazy, you know, incomprehensible situation. I think it'll be fun. And hit me up if you have any questions or whatever. We have this whole week to pick a beat and record our shit and send it to straight 16. Yeah. And then the following week after that, there also won't be a Barkeeper's beat for us because I'll be releasing the straight 16 submissions, you know. So technically it's kind of like a 2-week break on Barkeepers, but only 1 week because we're still using 1 week to make our straight 16 submissions, you know. So yeah. And then during the off time this week, we're gonna push heavily the Barkeepers and straight 16 4-bar battle for N4L. So in a couple days, I'll be a lot smoother at saying that whole thing as a full, because it still sounds like clunky, and it sounds a lot as I'm saying it, but hopefully it's not too confusing. I promise it's not. You guys know my stony ass wouldn't be down with some confusing ass, you know, uncontrollable situation. But this will be fine. Vast Phenom. Let's see.
Yo, I got a lot of stress, thank God mind blessed or upset to the rest. Repump the heart in my chest, exhale the breath, check my phone text, get social, see what next, see what checks against the stress of vex or exes. My future trek down memory lane, the present tension, thoughts in question of which man I'm reppin'. Elections of collections, left tragedies, gotta be self, the best add to self-attentions. So when the subtractions leave, I'm open space to believe, go past the fast, never wonder why time fast and slow for me. Mentally, are many thoughts of strange like TED TV. Motivations contemplating what I'm battling for, you see. Is it cause you're plotting blasphemy? Hating cause time slows in you angrily while I chill, exhale on my comment, citing your insanity. Woman, I see through your vanity. Man, that calamity that upsets the man I am versus the man you wanna be. Had to tell you to breathe, cause cause the stream had you look like Ghost Rider head got peeved. Pissed off cause your lords blowing the smoke with my wind smoke off the weed. Breeze like breezy, my words dance through the streams of ebb and flow, holy water rains the stings. Nightmares course, I'm the cloud above your dreams. Sun comes out and I connect like sunbeams. Share words with real regimes, spit off beats with real teams. Walk keep lyrical goals and means like answer loose, spit so clean. You see the shine like Mr. Clean. Yo, let's show rock it out. Barkeepers with Nutty Beats on a Sunday. Fast Phenom out.
Let's go, Bass.
Yo.
Oh, Bass is that special. Bass is that special. Very consistent here on Barkeepers over Random Beats. I may or may not know that he may or may not be cooking some shit new. I don't want to step on his feet like that because I don't know him that well, like that. But I got something. Let me not. I'm just very excited for what's to come for Vast Phenom. Also, fuck off Vast Phenom for showing us that little bottom left corner. If that's not an AI and you're really that swollen real life, I have the shoulders of a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? Like I don't accept that. This place is for nerds who don't have big shoulders and who don't work. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yo, we got some swole ass fucking homies over here, yo. It's just like sometimes you'll never know just because all you see is rap covers and still frame photos and shit. This motherfucker looks huge. I think 7X is huge. I think Tomcat's rip. Elo's yoke. Like there's some yoke ass homies over here, bro. You'll never know from the little Instagram frame what motherfuckers rapping. Duffy Swole, alright, Duff, alright. Jerome Duffy over here. Diesel. Was it gay to call him Diesel? I don't know.
Yes, this is the Pulse Police responding to a complaint.
Probably not. Just a man supporting other people and manning. You know what I mean? Just a man with boy shoulders supporting other men manning. We good. Someone else recently I saw in the Barkeepers that I was like, God damn. I never thought this motherfucker was some fucking yoked. Who was that? This shit's interesting. You just cover that shit. Yeah, Janiel's back. You missed hers? Yeah. Epic return of Janiel, yo. Let's check it out. I love her lighting and shit in here.
Like, I had to set the record straight. It's Janiel, like JVNIEL. You know, like. Words of 20-12-year-old me, it was stepping. No cockfighting, no rooster, I was not hodding. Soft like tofu, I had to go around way. Even though I just couldn't be like, hey, y'all, like 3K, it's Andre. It's that mud life with the underbay. Nah, I had to go bamfing, nightcrawler behind your back and get to stabbing like all the eyes out, not Cyclops right. I got the silly situations out the tight. Bro, I'm just kind of walking off the flow. Get that boofing like Jean Greylow. No, I just had to take my time. I'm not even there yet, so I'm taking mine. It's that ownership life. It's that taking tight. I'm just going off like gotta bite. 1 minute. What's that 1 minute? No, I'm taking ownership.
Oh yeah,
it's that Carrie. Going off the energy that is infinite. I had to set the record straight.
I'm glad she worked past that 1 minute part. Am I mistaken? Let me go to her page real quick. Is that a free? Actually,
I had to set the record straight.
When
it's January. Like
no, I don't think it was a free. So that was a planned post, but like I thought that was dope, dynamic and stuff at the end there. How she kind of I don't mean cliffhang like the lyrical skill set, but she kind of left it hanging and then jumps back in and is able to keep that thing going after 1 minute. You know, student Pendulum Inc. shit. Even before Pendulum Inc., she pulled up on us at, I think, Dominion Cyphers first, which was another platform, and just like really let everyone know that she is a student and an advocate and is very passionate about being a member of this motherfucking game. You know what I mean? Not the Barkeeper's game, I mean like the game. You know? Very dope. She's an absolute beast now. I love it. I love where the pen's at. I love where the confidence at. And yeah, hopefully we have more Januel back around. Nate Z, rapping New Zealand, you know what that means.
Girl, give me pound, give me pound, give me euro, give me international, baby.
Coming up from down under.
New Zealand. Let me switch earbuds.
Barkeepers. Natey. Work hard and save, aspire to behave, make change, slave away every day or you're doomed. Retire from the game, too tired to complain, lies are ingrained from youth, confused, go forth and consume. Make change, taken figuratively, synonymous with pain in a system made to break you financially. We slaves to the aristocracy, conditioned to their game, chase gain till the grave, yet we think that we're free. Set sail past port, thinking you're free, but you ain't got a passport, you can't passport, you'll sink if you leave. It's a pyramid scheme, education from inception. Be productive and seek validation, taught to compete. Gentrification of the lower demographic, imagined by sadists, fanatics, addicts to the flow of change, madness. Inflation and low wages, imagine it's savage. Tax upon tax while corporations pay no taxes. Don't have to imagine it's fact. The elites paved the way with a fear-based scheme. Shook minds, no thinkers. Make meaningful change, remove your blinkers. The American dream got us played hook, line and sinker. Work hard and save, aspire to behave, make change, slave away every day or you're doomed. Retire from the game, too tired to complain.
He hooked it back around.
Confused, go forth and consume.
Bro. That was Nate Z from New Zealand. And I don't give a fuck. I'm gotta throw him in my 5. And that's ridiculous to only leave myself with 4 with a fucking statement like that this week. But I'm sick of, listen, I'm upset. I'm sick of Nate Z not getting any fucking, any keyness, dog. Nate Z deserves him some keyness. But you know that the issue is, I'm not gonna go into the judges table. But we have so many judges this week. I think we got like 7-8 judges this week. If I'm the only one who puts Nate up, he'll never have enough points to rank anyway. I probably shouldn't go into the inner workings of the whatever, man. Fuck that though. Whatever. I guess I got 4 to choose from. I'm a little bit annoyed that Nate Z's level of pen is not up. So, Jew, you heard me first. I've officially made my life more difficult than for the next 12 hours. But fuck that, dog. It's so well crafted. Every syllable is made to be there, yet none of it ever sounds rigid. It's just roof it. Roof it. It's Suburbia on a whole new tip. Just thematically so focused in, always, no matter what theme he's on. Yeah, and also I very much relate to his kind of like anti fall of society and politic and kind of the whole vibe that Nate's always on anyway. Duffy, man, what's the deadline for submitting my top 5? Tomorrow, Monday, I got practice at night tomorrow, so I really I prefer to have it done early in the day. Tomorrow, I don't know, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. West Coast Pacific. Is that cool with you? Three. Yeah, that works. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start getting it going about 2 or 3 because yeah, I ran into some issues like pushing that late last week and then checking in the Jews and then not having time for yeah. Yeah, so you got some time. We chilling though. That was Nate. Did I see Bagak in the motherfucking house? Did I imagine that? Oh shit, Bagak in the house, man. What up, Bagak? Welcome. Y'all know Bagak from my new album. Isn't Everything Amazing? Singing along on Gumbo and All the Way. Where we at? Strange Truth out of Canada. You know what the fuck that means, bro?
Girl, give me pound, give
You know
me
what that
pound,
means,
give
eh?
me euro, give me
We international, baby. Sorry for my stupid stereotype. You know what that means, eh? I don't even hear people say that shit. I don't even hear Canadians say that shit anymore. Impromptu, yo, what's up, fam? I've been working like a boss, but glad to be here. We're glad to have you, bro. You're an absolute beast and already a staple in this motherfucking community. I think everybody hollered that your submission this week is key-worthy, and then you fucking back-to-backed it with another stanky and clutch. Come on, bro.
Coming up from down under.
Strange Truth, coming up from up above. Coming down from up above, from Canada. Strange Truth.
Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make. Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make. Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make change. If it's worth it, it'll cost you. Simple and plain. Yeah, this shit is a pain. I don't even want it to be true, but in my brain I know everything. It's not glitter and gold. It's more like change in the ashtray and tons of cigarette smoke. You gotta get it and go. Head for the road, you're less known. Yo, and never stop growing, and never stop learning, and never let knowledge be a burden. And don't let your talent you keep you from earning. Nothing comes free. Yo, there's a fee, so it's fuck you, pay me, and some do graciously, cause I'm trying to make a change in my everyday. Thankfully, I know it's been taking some time, but some only understand money funny, cause I know that I'm trying to make change. Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make. Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make.
Oh, I like that. That's easy.
Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make.
Oh my god, everyone came up with such cool angles and such cool hooks and stuff, even beyond the bar. Trying to be about my dollar, trying to make change. Like, it goes so well, dog. I'm bummed a little bit that I didn't buckle down to get this one in. I like it. I liked it that even though that there's people who went like money route, and then there's some people who went like, you know, life transformation route. There's a couple different routes, but they all kind of still feel like they're in the same universe and in the same platter, you know, and that's kind of a cool thing. Like my vibes hasn't, my energy or whatever has not like bounced around throughout this whole night going straight through them. Like it all kind of lives in the same place, and it's a real genuine place and an interpersonal place that also comes out and be relatable to kind of all of us, you know. I don't know if it's just an artist thing or if it's universal to everyone, but I'll speak on behalf of us. Like this is really a dope thing that happened with this Drum Duffy driven week. Impromptu says, so with the straight 16 stuff, can I post today or later in the week? You don't post at all. Yeah, I gotta make sure to make that clear. So you pick your own beat and you have to rap into the camera, which I'm sure you're fine with no produced ass videos and stuff. We're rapping into the camera. You pick your own beat. You have to say straight 16. Just like at the beginning before you rap, just make sure you say straight 16 verbally. That's the only rule they really have. And then yes, and then you send it to straight 16. He does, yeah, and I want him to have all of our submissions before the week starts next week, so that he can kind of plan on how he wants to drop them, because they're not used to dropping multiple throughout the week. I think they usually do five or six like raps per week, you know. So it's gonna be a heavy situation. I don't want anything to get overwhelming or whatever on his side. So you'll direct message your live take to straight 16. That's right, Blonde Jew. That's right. And yeah, exactly. And they're due by a week from now, Sunday. Thank you. Yeah. And then starting the Monday, your stuff will start to be posted on the Straight 16 platform for a week. Thanks, Drew. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that this will have to be repeated. Hopefully you're cool to repeat it as well on your show tomorrow, just because, you know, it's not crazy confusing, but it still kind of sounds like a lot. So I just want to make sure everybody's clear. And when certain people hear this din beat that's being used for barkeepers, I'm sure people are going to be trying to send in posts and stuff too. And it's like, just rest assured, I got din back on board, and I already have another din beat that I'll probably drop 4 weeks out after this shit or something. So rest assured, we have more din. Din's back on board, so don't feel wild that we're not rapping at home on this crazy ass beat that he gave me. Sunday, you've had crackles for the last 30 or so. Everybody hear my voice crackling? I don't like that. I haven't touched anything. We're almost done anyways. Is the music clear? I haven't touched anything. I haven't even shuffled around. Impromptu crackles are here, but still sounds beautiful. What the fuck? All right. Well, we're almost done. So whatever. Drum Duffy, you good? Keep pushing through. You
yes,
did it
this
to
is
yourself.
the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
You did it to yourself. Only 60 seconds or more. All right. Been doing it for a while. Well, first of all, thanks for anyone for not causing me to be alarmed or anything and not letting me know, but also thanks for anyone who did let me know, because I want to figure it out, but I won't obsess over it right now. We're literally almost there, so I don't know where that shit comes from, because I didn't bump anything in the past 30, or was it since I went to go pee for Solu? That's a crazy statement. Is it since I went to go pee for Solu? Whatever. You can crackle as long as you don't snap and go pop. I'm giving Jerome Duffy these dad joke ass crickets. I haven't used the crickets in a while. Jen Ends on Instagram. She's at Zen_Jen_C ZEN_GEN_SEE.
You said a penny for your thoughts. Are you lost? Go get your coins tossed. No one wants your 2 cents in a true sense. You could double that, and it's barely worth the scrap material. Not your average rap bitch. My mouth moves like an acrobatic gymnast, landing backflips in an aerial. Clearly, lyrically a miracle. Self-important, pretentious, and unbearable. Relentless, penny pitching in a chain shortage. Raise the tariffs on the portage of imported goods when we can't afford a mortgage. We've cheapened the eye of providence to what a Babylonian whore is. I metaphor or a few more in my lifetime. Too many squares but never add up to my prime. I always had a pair and a dare to jump timelines and find wine. So I age and rewind and only deal in paradigms like it's my 2020 hindsight. Okay, love you, bye. See you again around the bend as I round the corner. We're the only men to put you there. Couldn't any longer since we pulled the coroner. It's our humor, how we cope. We'll see the end of the rope before they see the hope and better hope. I don't see them in my scope. Shots fired from a real live wire. I'm from the land of waves like Billy's Holiday. We didn't start the fire. Do any features of the choir. Don't really have what's required and cannot quench desire. What's a liar? Do a miser. Penny pinchers need not apply here. These streets are paved with gold like a fable told by FIFO. You can't get it. I checked your credit. I'm like FICO. Time that you disperse. You came first. Call that FIFO. You gotta go for I call 5-0. I don't really got no rivals. I'll cut a hole like lipo. The infection might go viral, but what do I know? I'm just a microbe with a microphone, trying to find the ohm and homicidal. I'm just kidding, I'm out of model. And the flip side's my vitals. I don't mind detractors, just retractors. They better shut their pie holes before their minds blown from the way I cycle through these cycles like a cyclone. Most get lost in the sauce and fall off when they lost sight of the source. The type of chaos I've made my home. I outlie, living an outright lie, living life outside, color from outside these lines. These outlines cannot define what's mine and viable. Jen Ends. Eventually.
No, we got an official sign off. We got a she knew she was feeling her shit. We got the Jen Ends eventually. Like, we never got that sign off before, I don't think. That was gangster. Holy shit. And yes, I agree with the chat. Like, that was very much a dope BPM for her. Also dope to hear her like recorded, even though, again, props to always her ability to do the performing as well live on camera, which she'll need to do this week for Straight 16 if she wants to play ball. But yeah, this is dope to hear the recorded and kind of clean version. I got to work on her vocals on the week 228 Cypher, I think, streaming everywhere under the artist The Barkeepers. There's a bunch of people on there, and I think Jen Ends is on there because I remember working on cleaning her vocals and stuff. And so that was the only time that like I got to hear her shit like sound nice, and this is dope. I mean, like, mix wise, you know what I mean? Not a her bars are always nice. This feels up very comfortable, very just at home pocket for her, and she's still able to be just as intricate and as like deep thought as she normally is, but it also feels like the groove, which I think Blonde Juice said, like, I'm still nodding. Yeah, like there was a good groove to this one. This is it for her for real. Yeah, I agree. Brown Steve in the house. Dude, we're almost done, but welcome, bro. OG. Welcome to the room, man. We just did yours like a few minutes ago, but the shit was killer. And I think Drum Duffy called it his 11th pick. Like, Drum Duffy trying to consolidate people so he could decide who he wants to rank top 5 as a guest judge. He definitely said that you added to his confusion, which is a good thing. Welcome, OG Brown Steve. Hardy says, I forgot to say Vanessa said the same exact thing. The BPM right there, yeah. I thought that was interesting. I felt like I heard a Jen Ends and Vanessa Contours thing going on. Like, tonally, I was like, is that a collab that I could possibly hear? You know what I mean? They were both just really on their, and I guess credit to the canvas, but they were both really on their, like, strong-toned, strong-barred girl shit. Vanessa Contours reminded me of, like, some Reverie shit. It's this legend girl out here out of LA called Reverie, who's a beast, who I've been fucking with for like 20 years or whatever. It was very locked in. And then Jen Ends found herself on the same place. And then their vocal textures are kind of the same place when it's this pace of hip hop. So that was dope. And it makes sense with how Vanessa is like, yeah, this shit fit her as well. And she recognized that too. Brown Steve, my bad for showing up late. Thanks for the love. Unacceptable, honestly. You showed up late, so you're canceled. You're banned from the show. No, man. It's late-ass Sunday night, bro. I appreciate you stopping in even for 3 seconds if that's what it is, man. I do. The chat room appreciate you, man. It's all gravy. Closing out this week. Was there one more that I was supposed to play? What was the other one that I was like, all right, I forgot. Oh, Duffy, which I already played earlier. I gotta post that later. But okay, closing out this week. Hardy Legend. I'm cool with that, man. He's always a strong showing, even though I haven't seen this one, so don't take my word for it. This might be the week Hardy was like, I'm going trash. I'm blowing this whole place up. Y'all want to do a platform swap and do all kinds of 4-bar and shit tournament, and y'all trying to take the motherfucking attention away from us as Barkeeper's artists? Fuck that. My 252, I'm going trash on purpose. I'm blowing this place up. But I doubt that's what he said. I'm sure he just came through with some fire, like he always does. Hardy Legend.
Exalted with the art, R-rated audible odysseys. The oddities of bargain could sink the arc like the hard seas. Never been a slave to a wave, that ain't hard to see. The slick flows are sick like Goku suffering from heart disease. Ultra instinct with the big sticks. Is this thick? You smell it when I spit. It sinks in, my shit sticks. Phenomenal, gastrointestinal, symptom linguistics. You guessed it. Bars are like bowel movements when the ink sinks. Sentences run on like fluids for marathons. No matter the song, I get in that ass. Remember the platinum blonde brother harmonizing by hoes and hotties and thongs, doing dream shakes. My band and the boasters I lied you on. Center stage, I'm rocking it off to a pantheon. Got the gas in my bones, just grind till the marrow's gone. Just in my jeans, you can see it in print when the pants is on. Dripping gems from the hems, these poems are my paragons. I borrowed 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels. Cause not having a penny ain't funny, it'll tickle. No joke, no bread, but life is serve you a pickle. You ain't even got no cheese to drown your sorrows in a Michelob lager. Chill out, existence spicy, fickle living. Life is it, the reaper creeping on a bicycle. They could swing with a siphon or Huffy with a sickle, just waiting to get stuck up like a needle to a trickle. The tip of my name is hard, but it ends in a flux. My dame got my heart, but my brain bought my bucks. In the fourth, keep a clover in the tuck. Best of luck, game point. You either a bucket or you a chump. Chuck Taylor to converse. Beat me starring in these verses. Steering the penmanship like a sailor. Hence the curses and cursive. Recite, rehearse it, and research the cost of hearses. Then hastily snatch your soul. I'm of your spiritual purses. Little do you know I be so lit when I get to litter in these letters. Picture a postal truck popping wheelies, delivering delicacies to residencies. Beatboxes jittering, bumping buttery raps. I could be Mars and consider the riddles and renditions I rendered within these writtens are chemically riddled with compositions that cause conditions. No dosage of riddle, make a whittle fit. So that prescription, the piece of be doctored up, won't provide relief or remission. You gon' need to switch it up and make a change. Alright, check it out. Take these 40 bars, I promise you'll feel better in the morning. Need a change and the keys on the counter. Hardy Legend, bar keepers. Duffy.
That was dope that thing was wrapping around you. Is that like the end shot thing or whatever? That thing looked pretty natural. That was dope. Anyways, Brown Steve says, "Damn, this bar work at its finest." I watched this one a few times. Says impromptu. I know Hardy Legend said, "Take these 40 bars and you'll feel better in the morning," but you know what I mean? There's gonna be a handful of people who feel like this shit ain't worth it because they'll never be able to pen like Hardy Legend does. And you know, maybe they normally listen to Hardy Legend passively and they're just like, yeah, he's dope, whatever, like it doesn't bother me. But like, you brought it to their attention. Take these 40 bars and you'll feel better in the morning. And there's some people who's like, you know what, maybe he's right. I've been hoping to raise my level of architecture and suburbia formation, and they absorb these 40 bars and they wake up in the morning and they're just like, you know what, maybe this thing isn't for me because I'm not ever gonna get that was a depressing ass energy for the end of the show. Thanks Hardy Legend for darkening up the show at the end. Not at all, man. That shit was fire. And I think underestimatedly fire and unappreciatedly fire. So fire that I made up possibly 2 new words. I can't proclaim this shit out loud because I'm really gonna have a fucked up time if I do that. Whatever. I don't have to figure out my judging until I need Hardy Legend and Nate Z on my card, bruh. But that leaves me with 3 spots. I mean, that doesn't necessarily be like, yo, these 2 guys are like the illest thing for me, but I'm just like, there's a certain thing of me too as a judge where like I'm annoyed, and it's nothing to do with me nor nothing to do with any of the other judges. Just annoyed with the universe that a Hardy and a Nate Z just don't get enough cardage on a Monday, dog. And that's all I'm gonna say. I don't even know why the fuck I'm even going there and exposing that level of shit. I don't like saying that kind of shit because then it makes other people feel like, well, what? Like, where the fuck I'm at compared to a Hardy or whatever. But I don't need to know that, bro. I just need to know these niggas need to get the fuck on. I will rip this rat's nest out of my head if I only have 3 available slots though to deal with 30 other submissions that happened tonight. What a fucked up next 12 hours for all the best reasons, man. That always means that we had a great week. Week 252, we have come to the end of this thing. I was going to say concluded and come to the end at the same time. We have concluded. Fuck.
Yes, this is the Pause Police responding to a complaint.
All right, man. Let's vote. we're giving away a bonus gold keys. A thank you to you guys for hanging out this late. A little bit of something interactive, a little something that y'all have a say in. You can vote for whatever the reason you want to, and we'll give that away and we'll get up out of here, man. Thank you guys for hanging. I know it's been a grind tonight, but it was worth it and necessary, as it is every Sunday. So far, I only got 2 for people who left the room. I think N-Dub voted for Show Rocka. Devour voted for Impromptu. That's the only pre-votes I got, I believe. Prompt goes to Nate Z. I like it. I think Nate Z has gotten one Blonju key before, which I like. I like the people's choice votes as well, man. That shit means a lot. Wait, Prompt goes for Nate Z. Jew goes for Devour. Duffy goes for Peter Sparker. Ooh, we got a wide range today, which also is fun. Exert goes for PS. Oh shit, PS. The AT Alien. Steve goes for Hardy. Zega dropping in and out, so I didn't hear them all. Ain't nothing too technical for you to get to vote, dude. You're here at the end of this long, grueling ass show. You can throw a name in the bucket, bro. Whoever you want, for whatever reason. Throwing in for your brother because he's your fucking brother, man. Fuck that. I would support it because I need Nate Z to get some love around here. Hardy goes Vanessa's for Prompt. Vanessa Prompt. Who's Hardy for? Did I get a Hardy? Vanessa's for Prompt. Blonju throwing names around for no reason to confuse a motherfucker. Blonju threw out Hardy, N-Dub, and PS while I'm trying to count and get votes. Bagak for Nate Z. Oh, this is crazy. What Zega get flagged for? I gotta go with my bro Nate for Spazin. Hell yeah. Zega, hell yeah. Zega goes for Nate Z. Pretty even out here, says Blonde Jew. Hardy appreciates Brown Steve. Vanessa is for me. We know that, and that's cute and all, but who y'all voting for? I'm just kidding. All right, so Vanessa voted for Prompt. Hardy's voting for Vanessa. Damn, this is crazy. Zega, I already did that. Oh, Hardy voted for Prompt? And Vanessa voted for Hardy? I gotta figure that out. Jerome Duffy. Stop saying each other's names in the chat if you ain't voting. Thank you, Jerome Duffy. They don't understand how chaotic this shit gets. 7X votes for Nate Z. You know what, bro? I think we might have sealed. Hold on, let me be for sure. Hardy. Vanessa said we were gonna get yelled at. Impromptu. Thank you, bro. All right. Sorry, Show Rocka. You're out this race. Prompt. 1. Devour voted for Prompt. 2 prompts. Devour has one from Jew. Peter Sparker has one from Duffy and one from Exert. That's 2 for Sparker. Nate has one from 7X, one from Zega, one from Bagak, one from Impromptu. I think we got Nate Z with a clear run by at least 2 points over everyone else. Nate Z got 4 votes. 1, 2, 3, 4 votes. Dog. I'll take it. And see, that's why I try not to say nothing either, because now I'm a lose sleep over the fact, like, I hope I didn't influence the Sunday on Sunday key. But you know what? I don't care if I influence the shit. Because it was starting to annoy me that people didn't realize Nate Z's pen representing New Zealand by way of, representing Australia by way of New Zealand. I don't know how the saying goes, but you know what the fuck it is. Congrats, Nate Z. Bonus gold key, bro. This is worth 3 keys on the key chart. I'm glad for that. I'm excited for that. And if I had any influence over what's supposed to be a free and open Sunday bonus key vote, I direct everyone to the first word of the title of the bonus key vote. The Sunday on Sunday bonus key vote. My name is on that motherfucker twice, so it's okay if I influence it every now and then. I try to be fair. Anyways, congrats, Nate Z. That's dope. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Everyone from my homeland, all the way from, we got Australia in the house, we got New Zealand in the house. I think we had Mac 11, Canada in the house earlier. Did we have any UK in the house? Maybe not tonight. You guys rock. Feel free to DM me. Just if you guys have any votes were in before you said anything. Yeah, Nate Z had this one. If anyone has any questions and shit or concerns or whatever about this upcoming kind of week and 2 of what's going on with the barkeepers, feel free to hit me up. But hopefully we made it fairly clear tonight. And then hopefully Blonde Jew will talk about it on his show tomorrow night, which is called Jew Already Know, every Monday night, 10:30 Eastern on his Twitch, twitch.tv/BLONJU. Every week he'll talk about the winners. He makes 4 picks of his own called the Fantastic Four. It's dope. It's super constructive and productive, probably way more important than the shit I talk about on this show every week. But I love you guys for rocking with me and hanging out. So yeah, Jewel will cover that as well. And then also I'll be posting on the Barkeepers page like loud and clear slides or something to write out the structure, rules / structure of how to do this straight 16 takeover. This week's ranks will be out tomorrow. There will not be a new beat tomorrow. Once again, just you get to pick any beat you want to. Rap on that shit. Start your rap off by shouting out straight 16. Do not post it. Send it straight over to straight 16. Then starting next Monday, our posts will start getting posted on the straight 16 for 1 week. And they will vice versa over here at Barkeepers. I hope that's cool. Trust, I know that it's going to be a fun time. And whether it's fun or not, it's very important to me and Straight to show unity and camaraderie between the two juggernaut platforms, even though we're going to battle for 4 bar this Wednesday. So it'll be a great time. Yeah, Zega, this week pick any beat you want, from whether one of our independent producers or a commercial beat, a fucking Biggie beat, whatever you want. Record your video. You have to record on camera. No pre-recording for straight 16. You got to record yourself performing it, and do not post it. Send it over to straight 16, and they'll start getting posted as of next Monday. But that won't be the last time you guys hear about this, and hopefully it's pretty clear. Yeah, hopefully it's clear enough. But let us know if it's not, because it's important. We want to make a dope showing for ourselves over there. and we want to make this place as welcoming as we can for them. So after this little Wednesday battle, trust, it's gonna be a kind of a collaborative love fest among the two big platforms, you know. Duffy, anybody from BK want a free beat for this? DM me. Oh, for the straight 16 week. So y'all have all this week to work on whatever beat you want to, and it sounds like Jerome Duffy got one for you if you need one. I would take you up on that just from how sick this beat was, but I've already promised them that I was going to be doing the Rock Wilder, the Red and Meth beat, so I'll be doing that myself. You guys do what y'all want. Blonju says use any of his beats as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I know it sounded like a lot, or to anyone whom it sounded like a lot to, trust me, once you kind of get the ball rolling, it's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be dope. Your shit's gonna be available to a whole brand new audience for that week, and hell yeah. That's what we doing. Hopefully it's fun. If you don't agree, just try to understand. If you don't understand, just smoke some weed about it. All we have is each other. As always, fuck the robot. Check out my human-made music video for Best Day Ever, dropping 420. It's sponsored by Camo Raps, the illest raps in the game. Bang, bang. Anybody in the LA or Long Beach area, I'll be playing drums and my punk band, The Sitters, this Saturday at D Piazzas in Long Beach. Come check me out. I love you guys. Thanks as always. Sunday late ass night or Monday. You could be anywhere else, but you're here rocking with us. Good times, man. Fun times ahead. See you guys in Blonde Juice chat tomorrow. I have rehearsal, but I'll at least stop by to say hi to you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you.